I think something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get into it. Okay, yep, breaking out that skin too. That's definitely a committed Zetter on the side of Fidel, Castro, and Jeth is a Clairen fan with that level 2 icon as well, and they're going at it right now. Okay.
Yeah, they are. I think these are both skins that like you get for like again putting a lot of time into these characters here. So we should be seeing some pretty strong gameplay from both of them right now.
Okay, I like that. Crossing up with the neutral air and then getting a little up tilt to catch the jump. Good shield pressure right there, though. Gonna grab the ledge, force the get up, but doesn't really get a big punish. Gonna be Jeth trying to find an opening here. Laser misses, up tilt opens it up. Good forward air and gets the grab in, too, after the sneaking out that shield. Look at that damage, too. Misses the down strong, though.
Yeah, I don't know if they wanted the down strong, but they certainly got it. But the lead up to that was definitely very terrifying. It's definitely one of those things about Clairen in general. If you're familiar with Marth, same concept of how there's a tipper hitbox here, but this one stuns, which allows you to set up some really crazy combos as long as you're ready to react to it.
True, true. You do have to, you know, it's not exactly automatic, but that extra time is all the difference sometimes. Let's see here, trying to get a parry on the laser, but a little mix-up of the timing there. Good damage, and I love the grabs. Those are so important, too, because so many Zetters want to hit the, you know, attack button, but those grabs are huge to get those openers. Big Tipper, though, opens up the stage. Jeth trying to make something happen. Nice.
Ooh, up strong. Yeah, that's not going to be enough to be able to take that stock here. Oh, okay, we canceled the down special, but it does not matter. We get a punish, the up air tipper hitbox especially, to be able to take that right out.
Right, already racking up the damage on the second stock, too. Nice little jump shine, though, for some platform pressure. Doesn't get the back air. Probably expecting, you know, some more shielding from Jeth, but Jeth comes back swinging. Nice little extension here. Big down air into forward air, though, for Fidel. Gonna open up the stage and does kind of get a bit of a punish here, but huge grab. What the heck?
Yeah, Fidel's definitely been doing a solid job of like just covering that ledge and forcing Jeth to kind of recover high. Just hasn't gotten like the super strong. Whoa! You were not the eye correctly. That was not the hit you were expecting, and I do not blame you.
Not at all. That was like some unlucky, you know, interaction for Jeth too, getting hit by both hits of the down strong, and oh my goodness, damage right now. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Oh, the movement? Okay.
This is where Zetter gets really fun to watch, because like he's got the movement, he's got the combo game, right? It's just like you start really feeling yourself. Oh, the double shine, just kind of juggling him there too as he wave shines back and forth. Oh, he's so sick.
So sick. Okay, grabs the ledge, doesn't get the punish, but does gotta force a very specific option from Jeth. So you may see the punish coming in later, and that's gotta be a big punish here. It's gonna be a throw into the follow-up. Oh no, just gonna get a re-grab. Also works though. This should be a nice little shine to a strong here. Just gonna go for some nice little up air damage. Stuck on the ledge, laser into something though. Ooh no, gets a shield every time.
I'm kind of waiting to see if we're gonna get like, I don't know if he's looking for like a Dacus attempt or something here, but like I feel like he definitely had it a couple times and did not go for it. Okay, recovery, yeah. Shield, yep.
It's kind of tough too at this percent though for it to link correctly.
Yeah.
So might just go for a nice little regular roll down strong there to catch that get up. Grab the ledge one more time. Does miss the down air, a little off timing. Some good patience though. Oh, that's huge. That forward throw would have been hit. Good stuff from Jeth to just come out swinging instead. Tries to go for another one, gets the shine, blocks the special get up, and shine into down strong the opposite way. What a flashy finish for Fidel right there in game one. And I don't see any breaks anytime in the near future, but it might be up to Jeth to apply them in the next game.
What I do like about that final scenario there too is like we were talking about how Zetter can struggle to kind of get some of these confirms, especially at those higher percentages. Kind of similar to like Wolf and Ultimate in that aspect. Like the higher percentage the player gets, the harder it is to you got to use a stray hit mostly, right? Like you're not going to find your combos or your confirms into it to try and take that stock. So like, but there. It's like, okay, you're on the ground, you attempted, like, I think it was a get up attack attempt, and then, all right, cool, now I'm going to press neutral special, I'm going to get that shine. If you bounce to the right, which we saw down strong, so you actually catch them from the back and then kind of slap them forward, and if they, you know, go the other way, forward strong, right? And that's a very strong move too, covers a lot of space. So, like, it was pretty much a checkmate scenario there. I think, like, you probably could have special get up. I mean,
No, that is what Jeth tried to do and got punished for, but then, like, also, like, The other alternative is maybe there's a chance you DI for the platform, but then you just get up strong too. It's like it's a checkmate if Fidel doesn't mess it up. And I think when what we saw, Fidel was in the zone, not really looking to mess anything up here. Even right there, a little jab check into almost the grab, but just a little slow on it.
Yeah, I mean, so far though, like both players are playing very, very well. I mean, you could definitely see as soon as Fidel kind of gets into the flow state here, like he is definitely a different beast. As you can see, that is going to take that stock that up strong, especially when you are on fire, is definitely going to be taking your stock.
Ooh, okay though. I love that down air right there, and there it is. Of course, the throw into the forward strong, a guarantee right there.
Love that
nice
bouncy
little
house platform.
It's so absurd.
I didn't realize it was that huge.
Right. Okay. Nice little back here to open it up. It's so interesting though. Like these openings that Fidel finds turn into so much damage, and then Jeth usually brings it back with like a couple of smaller interactions, but it's tough to make it feel like it's even when you're getting hit with so many big strings so quickly.
Yeah, absolutely agreed here. Ooh. All right, there we go. Down there. Huge.
Okay, I love that.
Yep,
That
put him
so
off stage.
good.
Dude, a lot of his stuff is just so good in general. It's just disgusting.
Can't argue with that. Down tilt though from Clairen, a really good tool against Zetterburn, trying to make it back. I love the use of that projectile to put some pressure on, and look at the patience there, letting Jeth get off from the ledge and then try to follow up. Gets the ledge grab with the re-grab. Good stuff from Fidel. It's up to Jeth now on the last stock here.
A little bit unfortunate. Got the down air and kind of like did that weird, like you get stuck in place type deal. Just ended up grabbing the wrong direction. Got punished for it. But now it's about trying to get back on stage. All right, great tech. Gonna be able to stay alive at least a little bit longer. One thing I feel like Jeth hasn't done a very incredible job of is this right here. Actually, what he's finally doing, which is disrupting this recovery game plan. And you've been staying on stage, which I totally get. If you mess up, the reversal potential is too much to deal with. But I do feel like you need to get a little more aggressive off stage.
Yeah, I mean, that one small misstep was a quick 60. And honestly, that was also with Fidel kind of messing up a couple of the shine grabs just because of, the sort of ambiguous direction that it was going to send. And then look at this damage, 94. They grab that ledge too, force the up special. No big punish, but that dash grab was so ambitious. Going to be the shine to up strong, and Fidel taking it after that. Like you said, that up strong is, well, strong, especially with the fire assist. Great showing. So, maybe I don't wear the Zetter, like profile picture. Maybe I'll switch it up.
It's like it over in Smash Bros. You know who's a Lucas or Ness player because they have PS something in their name or
right.
PSI something, and then you know who's a Sonic player because it's all like
it's
Sonic, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, so getting into it, they're just kind of scrapping it out here, but big opening right there. Loxodont loves to swing that axe, those back airs. Big knockback, big damage, and a nice little get up right there, hugging the ledge. Lovely coverage right there from Shiv.
Oh yeah, that's actually really scary, and this is the part of the problem. Like, Loxodont is pretty well regarded as the worst character in the game, but that does not mean the character's bad, right? This character is still absolutely, like, disgusting with the way that he can open people up and take them out, as we see first stock going the way of Shiv there, just being an absolute menace on that ledge.
Yeah, it really was just like some really good coverage on and off the ledge. Like Shiv just had it all scouted out with some projectiles, big swings, and some huge down airs as well to seal the stock. Big damage here too. Unfortunately, like we're not getting a lot of motion from player 2 right now. Already at 91% on this second stock and off stage yet again. Definitely a rough spot to be in. The back throw keeps it going.
And I do like actually using the side special here to kind of like try potentially cover, hey, if you recover a little too high, I will grab you and throw you down. And if you don't grab the ledge, I'll grab ledge. And if you grab the ledge, I just wall jump and I try to punish you a different way. Like, he has so many options come out right there. I can't believe he got that down air and landed on the stage. What the?
Would not have put any amount of money on it that would have worked, but like I said, every day I'm amazed at this game in the best way possible. Already, Kyoku coming down, trying to get this second stock. Well, at least some damage on the second stock here, but this throw is so important. Look at the coverage yet again. Shields the special get up in the back throw. Just one after another, keeping the pressure up the ledge. It's just been the story of the game, and big, strong attack. The second one was going to work one way or another. And Meatball still finding the target.
Oh, I actually have not seen that set up yet for that, but you know what? It makes a lot of sense. You come down with the hitbox, and you bring down another one for you. But finally, we see Kyoku getting something going here. Gets a couple of hits. Not going to be able to take a stock, but still just kind of putting him off stage here.
Yeah, and keeping the pressure up down tilt really good at kind of beating out the side special to the ledge that we saw right there, but the ledge work from Shiv has been wonderful. Using that intangibility pretty much perfectly every time, jumping off the ledge of the aerial. Nice little pressure right there, and plenty of magma to work with too. Look at that movement right there, trying to bait out the approach. Gets one right there, and a big swing for the fences. Not taking the stock, but this next hit should do it.
Why was he allowed to jab dash up upstream? Why was that allowed?
They still don't know, actually. They're still not sure why.
The jury's still out. They're not coming back.
Yeah. The jury actually, they have more questions, but we're getting into the next game. We're getting into the character select screen.
I think it was just the wrong stage there.
Yeah, certainly.
Because I think like it kind of defaults to Fire Capital sometimes. Like I'm always seeing Fire Capital like on like the random, right? Like right there, see, it just shows Fire Capital. So that's my guess for what happened.
It looks good. I don't blame him. Okay, but we are going to Ho Dojo for game 2. I like the platform layout here for Kyoku. Oh my goodness, already though, huge opening, and this pressure is so just overwhelming from Shiv. The grabs and the movement just really tracing Kyoku through the whole stage, pretty much every defensive options covered, scouted out, and followed up with some big damage. 60% counter right now, big swing, and almost got the follow-up with the meatball as well. What's going on?
It's kind of chasing him, and all of a sudden, okay, on center stage here, back throw. Put Clairen off stage. You do kind of pop her back up. Not that I thought that she would die off the spike anyway, but that backer is certainly going to do it. But also, big shout-outs to Connie Cass for the $5 contribution. We appreciate you.
Oh, let's go. We do appreciate it. Okay, nice. I can't get over how good Shiv is off of the ledge. Whether it's offensively or defensively, like the re-grabbing and using that intangibility with the wavelands and then that pressure. So many back throws this set have been just huge damage, and usually the stock eventually.
Well, that's the thing, is like anybody who plays a big body character in any game, I feel like especially platform fighters, it builds character. You have to learn so many tricks to kind of dance and hang around with the little folk here, because you're just a big body. You're combo food, right? You're gonna get caught up in just about everything here. But the problem is that once you finally do get your advantage, you get your openings, you are gonna be taking them for a ride here. Another backer to close out the stock, and this is a much different game all of a sudden.
Yep, big platform combo right there, but the counter finally finding the mark. We saw a couple of attempts in the last game. Finally, though, it does work out. Not for very long, though. That pressure immediately comes back. No big follow-up because of all of that damage on Shiv. Kyoku going for a big swing, though, with the forward strong, not taking a stock. Not going to go off stage, and then comes back swinging. Shiv finds center stage, finds some big damage, and gets the grab. Takes back center. Oh, my goodness. First back air?
The amount of coverage just on this ledge is actually disgusting. All right, finally, we finally got our opening here, but the meatball coming through. Down you go. Okay, up special. I thought we were going to see a down air attempt to try and close it out, but we go for the forward air. One more hit should do.
Oh, doesn't get the parry.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, we charge that neutral beat. You know, we charge that neutral special. We give him the pain.
Yeah, I mean, it works out.
Which is the down special that puts out this huge force field. It basically stops all projectiles from coming through there. Even any projectiles that start inside are immediately erased.
Right. It's definitely going to be a good tool. So we'll see if we can kind of implement that, or if it's just going to be the projectile show. Already so far, some big damage coming out. Always racking up some damage onto Concept here, but big response right here. Even fleet aerials too. So just like way too much damage in my opinion. They feel so hard to get hit by.
Her up air is incredible. Such a great juggle tool, right? Oh, I like it. That's actually something I was hoping we were going to see from some Clairen tonight. It's just the fact that using that aerial neutral special. Oh, huge! Oh my God! Getting the pickup for the forward strong tipper. Going to be closing out that stock.
That's such a clean stock from Always too. I love special pummel down throw to get that neutral special that we saw earlier. really good route right there. Definitely not one that you would expect, and I think that's exactly why it's so effective right there. Nice little parry for the iframes too. Even if you don't send the projectile back at the person, those invincibility frames are so helpful to the future neutral exchange. You could just use that invincibility to run at them and kind of force the issue very effectively.
And you get to, you know, depending on how much pressure you're putting on them, you can kind of change the way they react to things. Maybe it's more of a panic situation. And you know what? If I'm the concept of death, I am panicking because this is one person who will not go down.
Yeah, these grabs that we're seeing here from Always are like so important too, because like the pressure has been, I would say, monumental. But then, you know, your response to that is like, oh, I have to put my shield up. I don't want to get hit. But then sneaking these grabs, such a good way to beat that out. And right there is a good spot dodge to mix it up. Kind of working out a little bit for concept, but now on the back foot yet again, trying to find some footing. The float helps, but not for long. Another throw into the strong attack.
Did not get the tipper version of it, but that's fine. You got the tipper on the down tilt. Okay, back air. Oh, that will be enough. Interesting.
Yeah, I didn't expect it either, but that makes sense. A lot of percent on there. Really good route right there, too, from Always, keeping that pressure up. Holding the ledge when it mattered, but then also, you know, getting out and kind of throwing the hitboxes out, too, to switch it up. Really good stuff right there.
And that's another thing to kind of keep in mind, especially when you're fighting a Clairen. If they grab you, oh, actually, that's another point, too, is that down special will actually, you know, counter any actual physical attack as well. It just also creates a force field for those barriers. But also what I wanted to say was when a Clairen grabs you, right, don't worry, let them pummel you. Let them get that damage. Always press B to try and counter the special pummel. That is usually about what they're looking for 99% of the time. It's going to set you up for so much worse. As we see another forward strong tipper close it out with a 3-stock.
If I can't even begin to tell you about that last interaction. Side special to just below the ledge to get the wall jump forward air. So sick. And the forward strong to follow it up. I wish that we had a replay so I could watch it 20 times in a row. Just all of the right options we're talking 2 seconds. Absolutely fluid, absolutely beautiful. Great stuff from Always, and what a show. I did not expect such an explosive game one, but I am not complaining one bit.
I mean, I think I am a little bit, because keep in mind, maybe you just don't know where we're at, but we are at the top 8 qualifiers.
Okay.
So I think it's definitely a wake-up call for us to start expecting a lot of this type of action as we move forward. But yeah, that was a crazy game one.
All right, gonna try and slow it down here, or maybe like, you know, keep it a little more compact with this stage pick here.
All right, maybe press the A button just to stop them from pummeling you. Maybe just once in a while.
Slight addendum, completely different idea, actually.
She just grabs you and bonks you with her hilt like 3 times in a row. Like, maybe press the button.
Yeah, I take it back. Maybe the special pummel's not so bad. Okay, nice little roll out there. Big back here, though. Okay.
Yeah. I totally expect the next one to be a special pummel, though. So, you know what? If I'm the concept of death, I'm still going to press that button every single time.
It's good insurance. Like, I don't really care about the little damage. You know, I just don't want to get forward throw, forward strong. Like, that's my worry, generally. Going for a big swing right there, 94. Good stuff from concept, though. Not going too crazy. That's wild.
Just a little bit faster would have had that too, taking out that stock, but up tilt going way up high. Down tilt. Oh, okay, tried to read that going a little bit lower. I don't think that even if they angle it upwards, they would have got it.
Right. Definitely would have been tough. Nice. Forward air 1 will do it with the tipper. Nice little early lead, but it's not a huge one.
Yeah, forward air is like oddly really strong sometimes, especially like when you're a little bit off stage. Like you're like, oh, okay, it just sends like at this angle, it's not going to take the stock, but then it does.
Right. Well, the move itself is like has this built-in sort of mix-up, right? Where they're, you know, if you're getting hit with like a combo forward air, you want to kind of hold out to not get comboed too much. But then if it's a strong hit of the forward air, you're like, oh no, I was holding straight out. That's not good. You know?
Yep. And it all just comes down to like some micro spacing sometimes too. See, there's the special pummel. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you always mash the special button so you have to deal with that. But another down air, especially with the tipper hitbox getting hit. Oh my goodness, gonna be looking to take out the second stock here. Oh, goes for the dash attack, and that's definitely something that can put you in a bad spot.
Yeah. Also, I really want to shout out these tiny neutral specials. We saw one right there from Always. Has these little combo extenders, and I love the parry into the forward strong. Not going to take the stock. Really good insurance of the ledge, but still going to get thrown into the neutral air. It's really good kind of covering a hold-in approach, and there's that counter. No huge follow-up, but that forward air going to keep the stage control firmly in always court. And still with those iframes, huge forward shot.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm surprised you kind of got that hitbox, but you know what? We take those, I guess. Still not taking the stock here. Tries to go for the dash attack. I don't know if they wanted the dash attack, but it definitely is what they got. They get the stock anyway, and now we're potentially looking at a second 3 stock here, AG.
Yeah, it's looking kind of rough. I mean, not really able to find these big hits. I think Concept is looking for a grab, maybe something off stage, but right now it always just has a lot of the defensive options scouted out. Big up air, though. That'll do it. Good stuff. Finally taking 1 stock. Gonna have to put a lot of damage onto this next one, though, without taking too much damage yourself, and that's such a tall order, given how aggressive Always has been.
Yeah, Always definitely been a beast, that's for sure. Definitely really showcasing some great pressure tools here, especially from Clairen. And this is the type of Clairen that, like, reminds you why this character is a problem. Like, she's got so much pressure options. She covers so many different, like, general options in general. Like, wow, a lot of options here, but covers so much. Like, it's actually just such a problem. And as you can see, the concept of death here, trying to take you down, but Always is immortal and just refuses to go quietly.
Feels so great, and it feels miserable to get hit by. And one thing I think that's really interesting about these two in particular is the dynamic can shift pretty drastically if we see a lot of the neutral special coming from the Ranno specifically, right? Like neutral special, if you have time, if you're not getting absolutely beat up by Orcane, can definitely rack up some damage here.
Yeah, you know, this is what I was expecting more of last time, or all these bubbles. But I get it, like, sometimes you gotta play a little different, especially when dealing with Maple, who's just as slick and quick on the ground and in the air as any other character in this game could be. So now you have actually more time to set up these bubbles for a slightly slower character. Now we're gonna see those come into play a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing plenty already, a bunch of damage racked up, and a lot of pressure too. Nice little knockdown, and the tech chase doesn't get the up strong, and beats out that up strong as well. This could be it, actually. The puddle just happened to go away. Gotta make it back, but oh no, not fast enough to get the punish, get the forward tilt reversal instead. Should be able to make it back here, but no, what a quick ledge grab from Alkali.
Yeah. There we go, get right back on the stage, man. Has definitely kind of used that as a calling card here of, oh no, I'm in disadvantage. That's one thing I really like about Alkali so far, is they do a really good job of, even when like a puddle's not on the ground, they save the resources, they make sure that they're gonna try and get back as best as possible.
Yeah, so many different options to use. It's, you know, interesting to see how they're all utilized. Big opening here, possibly, for Elu, but still that forward off the ledge has been so useful for Alkali. Really good stuff. And the mix-up of the timing is kind of like built into the move has also been tough for the opponents to work with. Nice roll in, though. Huge bubble, and that will do it.
Yep, the Swiss Army knife of Ranno's forward air. It cooks, it cleans, it spikes, it sends you straight out. It does everything.
It's a combo starter, combo continuer, combo finisher. I love it.
You could literally press it 3 times in a row, and it'll do all those things in that same combo.
Oh, okay. Nice little forward air for the movement right there. And that tech roll to the left was very important. 1 tick of the poison was actually enough to really rack the damage up. And now we're functioning even game. I mean, you know, Elu had a bit of a deficit to work around, but seemingly worked around it. Does get the jump still. Gonna have to bubble here. Should be able to make it back. Oh, no, misses the bubble.
Oh, too far. Super unfortunate for Elu, just not gonna be able to get that. But you know what? You just gotta keep playing your game. There we go. Down smash. Gonna be sending the wrong way, but also just didn't seem like a very strong hitbox there.
Yeah, it's probably the sourest one that you could ask for in that move. Not quick enough to get the first up strong, but that second one was perfectly on the mark. Now it is 1 stock apiece, only 26% difference right now, and that forward air, great way to get it started, but dodges the wrong way. Another good tech option from Alkali, and now these puddles are coming in, really forcing the issue. Elu in the corner here and taking some damage, trying to fight back for center stage.
And this whole little bit of damage all started from Elu. I think they were trying to go for a waveland on that platform, messed up, air dodged down towards the ledge, and Alkali just said, bet, I'm gonna take that. And literally, look at that. One small mistake just put you disadvantaged for so long that you end up just weren't able to make it back. So great stuff from Alkali, from recognizing, recognizing the situation there, really running with it and taking that game 1.
Yeah, it really was just one small misstep and then a huge capitalization, which is really what it's all about. The advantage state in this game is so important that if you have the opportunity, you really have to work with it. And I think we saw a wonderful display right there in that last stock. One small inch turned into a whole mile in the first game too. So we're gonna mix it up here. The Ranno Classic Merchant Port. Okay.
Yeah, this I love this stage so much, but like, and I do like playing here, but like if I'm competing, I hate fighting here as Kragg. And it makes me so sad. I love the vibe of it. I love the music. It's bright. It's colorful. And then like you fight one of these two on it, and it's the worst experience of your lifetime.
Oh yeah, it's like so miserable to edge guard when they have like, oh, I love the idea to parry there, just barely missed it. But when they have the opportunity to sort of edge cancel the up special or like the down angle up special, wow, huge puddle. Doesn't get the down strong though, just a little slow.
Yeah.
Forward air is so good. Misses that parry too. Does get the up tilt though. Really good stuff.
I do like the fact that they look for the parry there. It's definitely something they've realized from game one. It's just I feel like every time any player we've seen try to punish Alkali for doing that forward air like retreat onto the stage, every time we've seen them attempt the punish, they miss.
Right. Oh,
this guy's
hold
getting
on,
away with so much. That was a crazy grab.
Yeah. They heard you talking smack. They said, let me get a
I
punish
wasn't
real
talking
quick.
smack. I was talking smack. I was pointing out something I noticed.
But big response though, still from Alkali. Evens it up real quick. Big damage. I love Ranno back throw too. Such a good sort of way to continue the combo. Just short of that command grab though. Gonna be big Orcane grab here. Nice reversal though. Should be able to make it back. And of course with the trademark forward air. Ooh, puddle is a really good tool right there. Nice.
Okay. Sorry.
Love
Trying
some
to go for the
Ranno
ledge
forward.
grab. What'd you say?
Okay. I love me Ranno forward air, man. We almost saw the combo starter finisher right there. Ooh, I love the patience right there in the shield. Really good stuff not to get hit by that forward tilt, but forward air one more time. Still finding the mark from the ledge.
That back air, man, is such a huge option as well. Covers so much space. Ooh, the forward strong, not going to be enough to take it out there at 125. Has 2 ticks of poison on him, though.
Just lost one, some nice little puddle pressure from mid-range, and all of a sudden those neutral special ticks add up 3 now. The forward tilt, though, probably catching the dash back. Huge opportunity now to kind of run away with this small lead out of what seemed to be like a pretty stray hit.
For how fast and cute forward tilt looks on Orcane, it sure is like a killer, you know?
Oh, definitely, yeah. You do like regular get up at the ledge, and Arcane just chomps you when you go flying into the blast zone. Definitely.
You hear the sound effect, you're like, oh, this is adorable.
Yeah,
oh wait, he's a monster.
He's got like a nice charisma, but he is truly a little demon sometimes. Oh, forward air offensively that time, and then defensively from the ledge. Back air not finding the sweet spot. And then the puddle pressure is huge, but that is a wonderful punish. Catching the parry on a big swing. We're down to 1 stock apiece. Alkali trying to bring it home right now. But Alu goes for a big committal side special right there and gets punished with the forward strong. Good stuff from Alkali. Really playing around a lot of the burst options that we saw from Elu.
The forward strong button, because it is strong. And it is very funny. Our good friend Scabs, you know Scabs, right? Calm, collected, very cool demeanor. I got him to openly curse at me for pressing forward strong with this character.
I don't think he did that.
It was very funny. I had a very good time with it. But we do have the Scarab Kragg coming through, along with Low Poly Kragg. And Low Poly Kragg, I love these Low Poly skins. They look like they come straight out of a PS2 or PS1 or Nintendo 64. I love it so much.
Yeah, it was a very quick buy for me, but kind of what we'd expect so far. I think really the first stock came down to some impeccable tech timing from Connie to get the punish, and it looks like they're kind of just going at it. Kragg has such a hard time getting around Kragg in such a funny way, right? Like Kragg's edge guarding is so good at kind of punishing the Kragg who's trying to edgeguard, as we saw earlier. So if, you know, Frosty can get Connie off stage, she may have a hard time. But right now, it is not the case. It is Connie getting another stock. She's going crazy with it right now.
And that is part of the problem when you are fighting a Kragg is like, yeah, you see that platform get put down. If your platform's taken out, like I have to land on their platform or else I will die. And then what they do is they take their platform away from you and then you die.
Exactly. You're like, oh, I don't have my platform. Can I borrow yours? And they're like, well, sort of.
Right. Sort of, but it comes with a catch. But we do see them finally enter back here, getting that huge forward air to close out that first stock. And my pillar is bigger than yours, and I will try to find a way to punish you for it. But here we go, throw you off stage, tries to go for the forward air, just gonna miss.
All right, I like the idea for the regular get up, but good stuff from Frosty holding the shield just in time. Good tech roll out to avoid that huge punish, but it's gonna be the off stage rock to seal the deal. Good stuff from Connie taking game 1 in a relatively decisive fashion, I would say.
Mm-hmm. And that's dude, I love Kragg skins too.
True. You know,
like
I'm on the fence, right? Like I'm jealous he gets so many, but I'm also not too mad because they're all so sick.
So here's the thing, right? Like the skins they keep releasing for him, I'm kind of like, all right, look, there are other characters. I thank you, Dan, but there are other characters. But what I really like about him is just like all the different kinds of beetles. They can like, because we got a scarab one, and you can spice it up by making it more like an Egyptian theme, right? But he's also got like a ladybug one, and there's just other beetles I think we could really kind of put in there and just make them really exciting. But I do like this start from from Frosty so far. I had to like, I looked at their tag, but then I looked at their in-game name, and it really threw me off.
it took me a second too. Yeah, I got it out of the way during the menu, but I don't blame you. Oh, okay. That was a great interaction right there. Good stuff from Frosty. Yeah, the opening was spectacular, and then I think Connie started to get a little bit of footing, but Frosty sealed the deal. Nice, sizable lead to work with right now, but Connie's been so good off stage, I'm not really feeling too comfortable with Frosty, not until I get maybe another stock.
Yeah, I mean, this is part of the matchup as well. It's such a volatile thing. Both characters have all the tools to really jank each other out or just be an absolute oppressive force.
Even right there, right? We saw the box cover the high recovery, and then Connie cover the low one. Not really getting a big hit, but still keeping the pressure up. That box went nowhere. But sometimes the box, I swear, just doesn't travel. But the pillar, also notable. Stoic, stationary object, really blocking the path right there for Frosty.
Yeah, and that was just the situation that happened there was I think that Connie just recognized Frosty had no pillar available, so you put out your own pillar, puts them in a weird spot where they have to like wall jump and just kind of hope they can get over it, and just was not able to. Right.
Okay, nice throw of the rock to break the pillar. Connie has so many different options though. Kragg can go through, you know, side special, this sort of empty up special as well. A lot of mobility, surprisingly, after the pillar's gone. So good stuff right there. Back air. Nice little combo starter, but the pillar interrupting that momentum. Ooh.
I do like that though. After the pillar came up, instead of like trying to get some sort of punish, it immediately jumped and just got out of the way of that up tilt, and then got a big punish out of that. So great stuff from Frosty so far, answering back here. Oh, I like that jab one turnaround up tilt just to get things started.
Okay. Oh my good one. Okay, and the rock fragments going up as well, but big reversal from Frosty. What a pickup.
Yeah, that was huge. Again, that was just Connie using her pillar just a little too early there, and then getting punished for it. You know, forward air. Actually, I think probably dead after the second forward air, but one for the third one just to kind of really make sure.
Having the extra stock to work with. Big reversal in terms of momentum from game 1. I mean, I thought Connie was looking so comfortable. I mean, she came out of the gate swinging, but then game 2, out of nowhere, right? Frosty starts off with a quick stock, or a quick combo into then eventually a quick stock, and then look comfortable throughout, like really picking up on all of the intricacies that maybe, you know, they didn't have the opportunity to show in game 1. So very interested to see how it works out here in game 3. Nice little break out of the grab, and they are scrapping center stage.
And they are on Stone Pillar here too. This map, this stage is something else for Kragg. So both of these characters, I honestly can't tell you who's going to win. It just kind of starts off with who kind of gets that first big opening and just how far they can really take it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been mostly really big extensions and really explosive openings too. Some early edge guards and some really phenomenal big swings that are paying off in dividends right now. Keeping that up at the back there, caught holding the rock. Ooh.
I think Connie might be feeling the pressure here a little bit because game 2, very swingy for Frosty, right? And the beginning of this game has definitely been a bit of a struggle here. Oh, getting the cube.
Ooh, okay. Kind of hard to get off of that platform, getting stuck with it. And big swing right there from Frosty, not finding the mark though. This one could do it though. Oh, the throw down.
Just dribbling right there. Like, hey, I'm going to do whatever the heck I want. And you kind of just have to hold that. But there we go. Connie getting on stage with one forwarder, tries to find another one. Ooh. Huge. That should be a stock. It will be now, but 132. That's going to be a bit tough.
Yeah, already that up air looking a little dangerous too. All right, nice timing on the aerial and the grab. Connie really working around these defensive options effortlessly, but so hard to get down.
I like that Connie just kind of like stared at him. Just while holding the shield. It's like, all right, fine, I'll grab.
All right, you got it, yeah. Okay, forward air versus forward air. Very interesting interaction right there. Big damage opportunity for Connie. Okay, just giving a little bit of ground. It's actually pretty smart. Picking up the rock to get it started. I love this so far. Huge.
And all it takes is just putting Frosty off stage once. And, ooh, they trade. They come to do trades and then flying the same direction is always the funniest thing. Like to the side, because it's just like, how did this work? How did we get here? Right.
I forward air you left and you fly right. I don't get it. But good damage so far. I think Frosty just looking for some safe big pokes. Like right there, we saw a nice opportunity to get in some up airs, big back air off the rock into the. Oh my goodness! No, the dribble too.
Oh no! Okay, good tech on getting out, and you know I kind of don't blame him. Like, hey, if the tech isn't there, you get a huge stock. If they do tech, I mean, you just kind of follow up out of it anyway. And as we can see, it's going to be able to close up that final game with the forward air. Yeah, that's Kragg. That's Kragg on Stone Pillar. Holy!
As prevalent for. Oh.
That's another $100 from Cracker.
Another
$100.
He loved your read last time. So you know what? Cracker, run that back. Not you, sorry.
You know,
anyway,
you think about it, and imagine if there was 2 different people named Cracker that both gave $100. You'd be like, oh, that's $200 from these crackers, you know?
Right. You could say that, Shiv. You could. I wouldn't, but you could.
But it's one person. I'm just saying in a hypothetical scenario, we do thank Cracker for $200.
A beautiful edge guard right there. Something that we didn't see previously, but it's often talked about too, is how parry sort of prevalent parry is against the Loxodont recovery. Nice little pummel right there. Get out of that situation, and there it is. Everyone's favorite back throw. Ooh, what a catch.
Nice. Very good stuff. Yeah, that's a quick first stock here. But however, 83%. I mean, that's still workable here. Oh, God. Yo, I was sitting there. I'm just like, I know she's got disjoints, but, like, I don't know if she's close enough to hit that. I think she died with how much that was charged. Even at, like, 0%.
Like, I know she has them, but I don't know if she has them like that, you know? Yeah. Okay, that's a good pickup right there. A little back air. Good angle, too. Still actually takes the stock. Evens it right back up. And, frankly, I think always had the lead. But Shiv was one who found, like, a, surprisingly early stock. So, it's nice to kind of keep that momentum going, not really getting discouraged by getting hit with that Loxodont down air off the stage. Big back throw, though, to set up this ledge pressure, and there's that forward air in the back here, but good dodge. Yeah, and there was that special pummel again, actually breaking out of it, too, knowing that the special pummel was coming around. So, great recognition from Shiv, just kind of keeping them down here. Okay, get up attack. Whoa! That was such a good option. The side special, beating out the side special, big forward air, but the spot dodge was perfectly timed. Good stuff from Shiv. I love all of these options, but always somehow finds a way around, and they're battling with spot dodges and grabs, but it's going to be Shiv finding one finally.
Oh, wow, huge setup. I didn't think about that, too. The down special, just saying, look, I know you got the wall touch, but I do not care.
You got something else you can touch. Down air, actually. Taking that stock 2-1 right now. Looking pretty good. Nice little reversal right there at that side special. What doesn't it do, you know?
Yeah, down air.
yeah, down air. It's a good move.
It's a very good move. It was just what led up to you saying downer that really caught me off guard.
Oh, that's fair.
As we continue to push forward here, we do get the forward throw into the forward strong. Final stock scenario in this game 1.
Beautiful reversal right there. Gets the back air. A very big difference in the knockback angle and amount in forward air and back air, and that made all the difference right there. Led to that edge guard, and good stuff from Shiv. We said that edge guarding and like the ledge play in general would be kind of the crux of the match, and I think, to say the least, it surely was.
Oh man, really got to hand it to Shiv. Off to a hot start here in this game 1 of top 8. I believe we're in the best of 5 area as well. So gonna be interesting to see how this goes moving forward. I think always, having the extra time here, at least the additional game, gives you more time to try and figure out how you want to be dealing with this elephant. But for a game 1, I really don't think that was that bad.
No, definitely not. Like I said, always kind of got a bunch of damage and then lost the stock to, a straight hit, one would say. And then kept it even all the way to the end where it was just another, down air that kind of sealed the deal, and then a really good edge guard. So if you can just kind of tighten up 1 or 2 interactions, that's all the difference. Huge hit right there. Nice. I love the parry and the punish as well, but somehow the down air finds the mark again. Oh, so many options covered right there, and the parry too. Good stuff.
Oh, there we go. The down strong, not going to be enough to take the stock there. One more should surely do it, if not that meatball, but...
Oh, on the stage. Love
Dude,
that.
he just has so many options to deal with people at the ledge. And like the way that Shiv is incorporating all that into his game plan to just put all this pressure on you, especially in a spot like everybody gets scared, everybody gets nervous when they're off stage, right? But when you got all these tools just kind of dangling in your face here, like it's like what one do I try to prepare for, because he's got a million options.
Right, and some of them are like preemptive too, right? Like we'll see sort of the projectile cover a high recovery, and then all of a sudden Shiv will go out there and get it all covered. Even coming back from the stage too, so many options covered. Big down air and a back air, gets the reversal. Down tilt not gonna do it, but that down air gonna keep the pressure up. Okay, always fighting back right now. Has to try and find some way to take the stock. It's gonna be the throw into the neutral special. No, another wonderful route from Shiv.
And that's the thing, I thought that was a stock done before, but having that little bit of magma on him actually allows him to get back to stage there, especially that air dodge, just getting right around what always was looking for. This is rough, and he's taking so much damage now.
That's like you have such a small window to try and bring it back after one of those early stocks, and now 131 is so much harder to work around, especially already off stage. You know that you're playing against someone who can capitalize so effortlessly on every small mistake. It's going to be really tough to bring it back, but not impossible. Already racking up the damage unanswered so far, but back throw will do it. Just very, very clean.
Yeah, very, very well done. And now back throw off stage, a down air coming through once again, and it's it's kind of like, hey, I'm doing the same thing over and over here, but like it works. It works so well. Like, oh my god. Yeah, this could be it. No, okay, that's fine. Whoa, he's moving, man. Oh my god.
He was all over the place. I did not expect that. On the ledge, off the ledge, threatening some sort of neutral special punish. I don't even know what's going on. Look at that coverage yet again, holding it down with all of the projectiles and the side specials and the ledge grab, get up attack as well. So many things covered from Shiv, going up 2-0 and looking so comfortable in that lounge.
God didn't give elephants agility for a very good reason, right? And Dan thinks he can come in here and change God's will and challenge God's will, if I could say, and say, no, I will give this elephant agility and a battle axe to go with it.
And it's up to all of us to deal with that, unfortunately.
How dare you, Dan?
All right, but Merchant Port, good idea here. I think some more real estate in the center stage could be good. Kind of give you some room to breathe, maybe some more options to get out of the corner here with the platforms as well. So we'll see right now. Going for the drop zone forward air. Going to grab the ledge here, and I love that special get up covers that pretty well.
Yeah, that was actually very, very good. Very smart as well. I think it's like one of the few scenarios.
No. Okay.
I love that. Just like how fast it comes out, and he goes, all right, my edge guard.
Yep. Such a huge momentum shift, too. Just like, okay, I'm doing it now.
Oh, dude, he does such a good job of getting all like the right call outs here, man. Oh.
Nice use of the up strong, going for an anti-air, but always finds a way around it, gets a forward strong and take the first stock, and I think we're seeing, for the first time, a little bit of a lead here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god,
to punish
dude.
that.
So for those who don't know why that worked, when you have magma and you forward strong, I think any strong attack, but particularly the forward strong, as we just saw, the more you charge it, the more the magma will linger and keep that hitbox there. And that's why you saw one of the most ridiculous things in this game happen.
There's so much time extra, too, where you're like, now's my chance to punish, and then you just get hit with the magma still. That's pretty much exactly what happened right there. Big reversal in momentum, though. All of a sudden, tons of damage, huge parry, and it's just going to be a little down tilt forward air to keep this edge guard going. Nothing too huge right now. Big meatball, though, not into the down air.
You know, I want to say we're seeing a look. I don't want to say sloppy gameplay, but like dropping the ball gameplay from Shiv. But it's all him in advantage state, just continuous advantage state. So like him dropping the ball is still winning.
Yeah. It's not necessarily like putting Shiv in like a spot that's like troublesome or problematic. It's more just like, shucks, we're gonna miss.
Yeah, you didn't get your combo.
right.
But you got another chance at it, so whatever.
Right. You can find another one. It's no big deal. Ooh, okay. Nice coverage right there. Doesn't get the strong hit, but that will still be good enough. Keeps it dead even here, 1-1. They're scrapping here, center stage. Big opportunity. I like that weight from Always to get around that spot dodge. But misses that forward air, and look at that response. One small step, and now we have Shiv with the stage control. Bunch of damage racking up, and the platform actually working out for Always to block that meatball, but not that one.
Oh, dash attack, turn around forward air. Now we got a little bit of magma here. The forward strong is not going to be enough, but now you give up stage advantage, but not for too much longer as Shiv tries to go for that ledge option himself. Ooh. Should be alive, yeah, okay. Yeah. Ooh, that's huge!
Yeah, good counter. I love that. Special get up with really good timing with the invincibility. Back off stage. Goes for what looks like a counter and then get up attack. Really good way to get off. Extra hitbox. Nice little counter right there. Doesn't get the punish. The side special just a little bit short. What a swing. Oh my goodness. This is so tense.
No
the back air. Okay. I was of the same opinion. I was like, no way. It can't.
Dude, Shiv loves this side B. Ooh, the trade? Okay.
The down special. Down air. What? I did not expect that option at all. Going high. As opposed to, side special ledge like we saw all. Alkali, the Orcane Phenom, and Frosty, the Kragg Master.
Man, that cracker got money!
Thank you, Cracker. Appreciate you. You're going at it on Jules Vale. Game 1.
Thank you, Japanese name, for 420. We appreciate you. I don't know what it says. I just know it's Japanese.
Okay.
Man. All right, Alkali Frosty, let's get right into this. Lush Ice Pod and a dank vape.
That's such a good tag.
That's a really good name.
Some good shield pressure from the Orcane, as we're probably expecting, and some good forward airs from the ledge as well. As we can see already, Frosty has some plans to punish that, and some plans to go off stage too. Good wall tech, though, from Alkali to stay alive. Try and keep this going.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's a dead fish.
Dude, back air does so much. Like we talked about Ranno forward air, like Kragg back air is also just like, combo extender, combo starter.
I wouldn't call it I wouldn't call it the Swiss Army knife the same way, but it certainly does lead into whatever you want.
Right.
A knife will certainly get you really far into doing what you want,
True. All right, got the pillar set back up. Gonna be hard to get around some of the bubbles, but Kragg does have a surprising amount of options, as you said before. Nice little grab to get it started right there. Rock throw to force the issue, and there's that parry, but a big swing the wrong way. Oh, that swing was the right one, though. That was a good swing.
Yeah, got the opening he wanted, so Frosty's definitely doing pretty well here. And I'm glad we got it, because that's a feels bad moment, when, especially with a forward strong, and you have the opening, and you just whiff. So rough.
Yeah, getting the parry timing too on that, which has been elusive to say the least throughout the night, definitely feels a little rough to miss that, but Get back on stage.
Whoa, sir, where are you going? The street is dangerous. There's traffic. Saves the child.
Get back here. Come on. What are you doing? Okay. Ooh, good little pickup there and extending it with the pillar jump as well. But saying, you know, I don't want to go too crazy. I only have this one stock to work with going back to the puddle. To play some neutral here on the left side platform, but big throw right here. Love the dribble, looking for a tech roll left. Doesn't get it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Sends it way out there. Oh!
Dude, I love that. I did not see that yet. It's in some new technology.
Oh yeah, that was really risky too. But yeah, had that puddle on stage, so was able to kind of get back there. So yeah, that was really sick. Takes out the tower and the big man himself in the process. Very nice.
Oh, I love that. Lands right on the puddle too. Big opportunity here for Alkali to get some damage in with these bubbles and some good insurance too. The bubbles kind of keep that hit stun up just long enough, so if you don't get the follow up, you get a little bit of opportunity to kind of run back to neutral here. Okay, that's huge actually. Somehow going to make it back with all of these different movement tools, but it's going to be the forward air from Alkali to keep the pressure up. The bubbles do not stop, but no huge punish. It's going to be the up strong taking it instead. Huge opportunity for Frosty there, and really kind of bet it all on that hitting.
Yeah, and that got like really testy to like towards the end of it too, you know, like how good is your metal? Can you keep it together? Because that was a lot of damage being racked up. Bubbles in general do such a good job against Kragg being a big body. He just puts down so much pressure, it builds up damage, and then like we saw as we got to the end there too, it was like 117, 112% or something like that in that final stock, so it really could have gone either way. So really got to hit it to Alkali for just doing a great job of you know, keeping their head in the game.
Yeah, I mean it was, I'd assume very tough to stay composed, but made it look easy right there. Gonna switch it up to another fan favorite, I would say, Merchant Port here. Big damage already on this first stock. Good route though. The platform's really helping out, opening up the side platform a little bit, or the ledge. You know, really gives you a lot of routes to work with, especially with all those different movement options that Kragg can utilize.
Yeah, there's those bubbles once again, man. Big body, it's kind of hard to fall out of them in general, and like when you're this big, you're gonna get hit by like every single bubble.
Right. And you know, the worst part is too, while you're getting hit by bubbles, you can see the Orcane just setting up another puddle. You're like, oh, can't wait.
Yeah, you kind of have to eat that. Like.
Ooh, okay, catches that forward air with a forward air of his own, but the forward strong misses out. I did not think that would work that way, but
yeah, side special is you know, it's one of those things you can extend it, go a little further, or shorten it, right? And they just had the right read on it, just saying, hey, look, I know I can disrupt your forward strong here, and I'm gonna throw it. If he just let it rip, I'm sure he would have been fine, but he tried to charge.
Oh, just over the pillar too. Normally,
the kick is good.
Normally, Kragg has a little bit of extra insurance. You know, can get knocked into the pillar and recover, but when you miss it, it feels so rough to watch it go by. The bubble assist right there at the combo. Nice. All right, he assisted him on Jules Wheel. He said, "Get down there in Merchant Port. That's where you belong, in the water."
He's actually trying to return the fish to sea, but it just keeps keeps wiggling around.
All right, gonna make it back with the pillar. Gonna give up the ledge there too. The puddle's not enough to assist. That forward air broke through all of that. 76% is the difference right now, and trying to make it up immediately with the jab up tilt.
He actually kicked that fish right to the market on the left side there too. So if you don't want to go back to the ocean, you can get sold here. Enjoy being dinner.
I think he's gonna, you know, there's something to say about it at least. He's fighting back a little bit. Like that option right there. Finally finds the mark, and it's such a huge opener, right? It knocks them out of center stage, puts them on the platform. Doesn't really get a follow-up though, and in fact almost loses it to that up air.
Oh, had the landing nair and tried to follow it up with an up air, just was not able to keep it going. But that's the thing, is like you give Kragg an opening like that, you can certainly go for a ride. It can be a really tough time for you. And now both players going to get back to the stage at relatively the same time, and we will go right back to neutral here. Oh, just barely misses out.
Oh, I definitely expected that to connect and probably take the stock, but it's going to be a very different forward air taking it. We got Frosty down to the last stock this game, but looks like Alkali is not too far behind. This next forward air after that one might just be it.
Man, somebody here has got to punish Alkali for those forward airs onto stage at some point, right? Like, I'm talking like a heavy punish. We've seen a couple small punishes, but I feel like Alkali gets away with that so much.
Right, even like in game 1, we saw a parry that led to kind of a whiff punish, but definitely a lot of opportunity to make up some big damage there if you want to catch that committal option, right? With a parry or even just like a read, like a strong attack can do it too. Pillar barely going to break after those bubbles. And what an opportunity we have here for Frosty. Gets the platform tech chase as well. Big forward air. Going to have to go back though. Can't go too crazy off stage. And parry was a good option, but just a little missed time. Let's see if Frosty can make it back. Oh, the jump! Wow!
It jumped right over the down tilt. Oh,
so good, man. It's such a small thing, but all of the difference. Another parry just slightly mistimed, and that is Alkali with another big swing. The forward strong off the puddle, taking game 2, tying it up.
How much do you think Kragg weighs?
I don't think bugs weigh a lot.
Right, but he's a big bug.
But he's a big bug, right?
And he kind of has like stone plating on him.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah, that's a good point. If he has stones, then yeah, he's like a couple 100 pounds.
Yeah, at least, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like this is a Magic World 2, so like he has a normal mouth, so he's not like a normal bug.
Okay,
so
yeah.
He's definitely got to have like some real heavy weight on him, right? So imagine like, oh hey, thanks for NYC Melee. Shout outs to the Melee scene. Rating with a partied 81. Welcome all in, guys. Hope you guys are all having a good time. But back to my other point is like he's got rocks on him, right? And there's constantly when he hits somebody, you see rocks fall off of him and stuff, right?
Right.
So he jumps over the down tilt and then comes down with his fist punching.
Right.
And fish tend to have some pretty fragile bones too, right? He's got to be crushing his head when he comes in with that down air.
I don't think I can argue with that one, Skip. I think he would kill that fish in real life. Thankfully...
I mean, I know I just mentioned that he's like a magic bug, so this could be like a magic fish, but like, from my knowledge, if you use a rock and you hit a fish with a rock, you're probably killing that fish.
Dude, yeah, I can't argue with that. You sound so experienced. I think he's not long for this world, but okay, hold on. It turns out the fish has got some fight, but so does the bug. They're both beating each other up, regardless of, magic or weight classes, and that forward air from the ledge is definitely doing some magic for Alkali throughout the bracket tonight. It's so hard to deal with from so many people, and the puddle, of course, such a good option right there. We saw a little bit of slide on that up strong and a ton of knockback.
And that's the thing I like that's really fun about Orcane. Oh, we enter right back with 2 forward airs to even it up here. And what I do love about Orcane is how fun it is to slide across the stage and like press out some strong attack. Just because it's very funny. I love sliding across the stage, charging something. It just looks fun. It is fun. It's a good time.
Oh yeah, it feels fun to hit, and sometimes you just do it for fun anyway. Oh my goodness, it's gonna have to go to that puddle ASAP to make it back. Got knocked well into the blast zone, but should be able to make it back here. Forward air, not a super strong hit, but does keep up that damage, keeps up the pressure, and barely makes it back. Frosty holding down center stage now after picking all of the right options to get around all of that offense. Gonna be an up throw and up air though. Good response from Alkali, holding down the ledge. And okay, Frosty.
Oh, the turnaround into the forward air. I love to see it. And now taking the lead for themselves here. Oh my goodness. Yo, Frosty's on it right now. But we are going to see the stocks even right back up very quickly.
It feels like Alkali's winning neutral more often, but Frosty is usually able to take it a little bit further. It's kind of like the nature. Oh, that is. You're right. I think the puddle is gone. What was I going to say? I guess that's a little indicative to my point. Frosty's openings have been explosive, right? Just these small openings that Frosty's turning into huge damage or huge stocks, it turns out, with some good edge guards. And going up 2-1, it's been such a drastic shift in momentum from game to game. Like games 1 and 3, Frosty looked like so in control in certain moments. But I got to say, that Merchant Port game, Alkali looked so good.
And that's the thing. I mentioned it earlier too. I do not like I love everything about Merchant Port except playing Kragg there, because especially when you're dealing with a character like Orcane, it just feels so hard trying to chase him down. We're gonna be going to Fire Capital for the first time tonight. But I also want to point out I don't have chat open, but like I feel like there might have been someone in chat who saw that last stock play out. They said, I can't believe Kragg just able to cheese like this. That was actually Alkali's fault. No puddle on stage.
I think Chad is still talking about the moral dilemma that you posed earlier.
maybe. But like I just think like the Megamind meme, no puddle, looking at Orcane as they die at 20%. Which now you just get to do with Kragg, who also has a big forehead.
Right. True. But you know, there's so many options that involve throwing the puddle down, right? Like we see Alkali throw the puddle out often because the bubbles are so good in the matchup. So it's just like one small moment, like one small lapse in that timing that you know, Frosty really took advantage of. So
wow,
that's a little bit of column A, a little column B. Another huge parry on that, you know, special from Kragg.
Yeah, and I get throwing the move out. Like it's got that weird time. Oh, it's got that weird timing where like it's kind of hard to deal with. But that's actually twice in a row now that Alkali was able to get that parry. And because of how long it's lingering and it just puts you in that state, Frosty definitely has to take note of that moving forward.
Right. And it's like one of the better sort of mid-range options from Kragg too. So like I get wanting to throw it out. You don't want to commit to something like pulling the rock or jumping in with an aerial, but you're going to have to kind of second guess it now. And it's not exactly something you want to do. Nice snipe with the puddle. The pillar's coming up. Good route right there. Using those platforms, you know, even though it's not your counter pick, you still kind of have to find ways to utilize the stage layout. Oh, the bubble interrupted that combo. It was huge.
Yeah, that's one of the things, man, that Orcane has. Like these short range combos don't exactly work, especially if bubbles are active. It just disrupts so much of Kragg's game plan.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
that's another
nice.
good way to disrupt the game plan. Bubbles put them in hit stun, and the forward strong taking the stock. Nice little early lead for Alkali. We're definitely seeing a little bit more of that game 2 momentum that we were kind of thinking we would see on the counter pick here.
There we go. Bubbles coming back out. Doesn't find a way to follow it up, but still lots of small chip damage here. Just kind of getting started. And there we go. There's an opening. The pressure was good. Just was not able to get the right option.
Yeah, but even when the bubbles aren't necessarily, you know, hitting the shield or the Kragg, still really good at cutting off certain options as well. Like, you know, stop Kragg from certain air dodges that we've seen so far, or just like running away from the combo like we've seen. And then, of course, catching that jump, also very important. Puddle even right there, kind of breaking up the momentum, but too big of a swing. That forward air will surely take that first stock. It is now 2 apiece, but so much percent racked on to Frosty here.
Yep. That is a lot of percent. And that's the thing, too, is that all started where Alkali was at, what, like 170 at the beginning of Frosty's second stock? And just took so much damage over that moment. And it started, you know, with that pressure on the shield with the bubbles, and then you get a small opening with an aerial or two, and he just kept that pressure up.
Yeah, it's kind of the name of the game right now. Doesn't have the puddle, should be able to hold on. Oh, wow, still makes it back. Maybe a surprising jump in there. Extra momentum from all the different options Orcane has. Making it back to the center with the help from the platforms. Looking for a forward air, dodging the forward tilt with the dash back, and a big grab too. Could even it up right here. Nice little chip damage from the rocks. Goes for something a little too risky, but okay.
Man, these tilts are just so quick from Orcane too that even if you like end up landing on the shield, if they're not ready for it, you just throw out a tilt or two and you might be able to get a punish out of it. But now 71%. I mean, granted, you shouldn't be killing Kragg here at this percentage unless you got some cheese coming up here. But the problem is, relying on cheese, this is the wrong character to do it against because Kragg kind of survives on it.
Yeah, he's really good at that, if anything. We'll see. Been living to some pretty high percents. Back air, though, does have some deceptively good knockback. 91% on Frosty. Going to shield that forward strong. Now we're just looking for something a little safer. We're seeing some tilts from Alkali. The puddle, of course. Not going for anything too big until maybe now, after that puddle opens it up. But no, gonna be the up air. No, forward air, actually, from Frosty. Really trying to get this stock off. Having a hard time.
Oh, just was not ready for that. I mean, great rock toss, but put him right on stage. I feel like a back throw could have done that. All right, you know what? We get it anyway with the forward air out of the down throw, but I just feel like the back throw would have been a sure thing as well. Maybe it just didn't feel confident. I'm not sure, but 126-30 now, last stock scenario.
And that's something you got to think about too, is Alkali is going for a couple of committal options with some of the strongs, like the sliding strongs and the puddles, maybe the forward airs too, but if you make too many mistakes, Frosty and those explosive openings we talked about earlier can definitely come back to haunt you. Hold on though, forward air. gets to the ground, puddle, opens it up, but the dash tag was too committal. Huge opportunity for Frosty here. Has Alkali on the ledge, finds a way around the back air, keeping the pressure up, barely misses that down air. It's going to be the forward air one more time for Alkali, bringing us to game 5, Skip.
Yeah, I mean, hey, really got to hand it to Alkali for, keeping calm and composed at the end there, because it could have very well turned into another stock for Frosty. There's one time, I'm pretty sure Frosty wanted to go out for the down special, but held back, recognizing that the puddle was on stage. So he probably wouldn't have gotten the stock, and Alkali would have basically just gotten on the stage for free. So you just kind of hold that ledge, because if they do try to go for puddle and you're not off stage, like, you should be able to run across stage and get some sort of punish on them, because there is a lot of end lag on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. That's why, the Orcane wants to use it as sort of a last resort, because there's so much time to go and punish them. But there's those bubbles coming in. Really has just been kind of plan A for Alkali, right? He's like, throw the puddle out, put the bubbles up as sort of a wall, and then, keep that pressure up with other, I don't know, aerials, whether they be forward air or stuff. These run up down tilts we're seeing a lot of. So really good game plan too. Kragg has a hard time kind of getting around it, as we're seeing throughout the set so far. Big back here, but doesn't get the sweet spot. Ooh.
There we go. Gonna send all the way up, but not gonna take the stock here. Go way out there, putting out some bubbles too.
Well, thankfully, one of the joys of forward air is all of that momentum gives you the opposite way. So, really conducive to that big swing right there, though. Forward strong.
They went flying here. We got one forward air into the other.
Wow, great timing right there on the side special. Should be able to get some big damage here, though, with that forward air. Nice. Using the rocks to cut off some of the approach, but Orcane's just a little too slippery. That should probably lead to something a little more concrete, though. No, it's going to be another reversal. Come on, forward air. Got to do it soon. 154.
There we go, getting right back on the stage, and that's something I really got to hand to Alkali. It's just whenever they get a wall touch, they've been finding the right options on how to deal with whatever pressure Frosty's been putting on them, and also just getting back on the stage when they recognize it's the right time to do so. Nice pillar. I'm gonna keep you distracted here, though. I'm gonna throw out these aerials a couple times, and yep, you can get on, but not without taking this get up attack.
Some good damage too, and still a pretty dangerous spot to be in. Big forward air right there. It's gonna be some good damage though, I'd imagine, here with the grab. But no, it's gonna be those up tilts, like you said. Any small gap in your pressure, Orcane is more than happy to throw in a down tilt or up tilt to kind of break it up.
Yep. Okay. Oh, we get a shield. You turn around to look at him and you do nothing. Oh.
Really felt like Frosty had the right idea right there, but unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize. And then, Alkali did not let up, kept that pressure up. Big swing on the puddle recovery, still holding on to the stock, though.
Just throwing out the shrapnel. All these fragments, just keeping them disrupted up top there, too. And that's kind of what happens when, doesn't have a puddle and just way off stage.
Wow, side special, I thought would got punished, but deceptively long-lasting hitbox. No big forward air right there from Frosty. Does get the parry. Big old smash on the ground to take the stock, and we are at 1 stock apiece in a much better situation than we had last game. Definitely anyone's game here in game 5. Huge combo to start it off.
Oh, he had it. He definitely knew it was coming. Just didn't get the punish out of it. A little too late, a little too early. I'm not entirely sure. But man, that really sucks. Oh.
Okay, hold on though. This is also huge. Dodges the rock. Should be able to make it back with the forward air. Huge back air to open up the stage. Doesn't get the sweet spot. Another throw. Doesn't get the forward air there, but he jumps over the bubble skip. What a swing. He gets the forward air after the back air. Still holding on. Okay. That's it. What a way to go. Unbelievable, Frosty.
I'm actually kind of surprised that the...
in a very abstract sense in the last set, right? Where we will have one player absolutely going crazy with it, and then the other player having a smaller opportunity to respond in kind. So already we're kind of seeing it right now, early combo coming in from Elu on the Ranno, but here's the opportunity to respond. Can Connie put something else together? And it looks like it is no problem at all. A quick 67%. Unbelievable stuff. But we got some more Ranno action. The problem is, once those hits don't link together, that is exactly where problems arise. Kragg has a really good way to kind of work around those small gaps and turn them into big damage. As we see right there, I love that option to go for the side special to kind of punish that up special recovery from Ranno. Now we got Connie with a little bit of a lead here and a big opportunity here. Should be able to guard the ledge here, just hold it down and then punish accordingly. Oh, up special actually connects. Dash grab coming up a little bit short. So the stacks of poison are also rising, but it's going to be the back air. Such a good way to start a combo, and forward air is a great way to finish one. Connie taking that first stock.
Yeah, great
Throwing
stuff.
up the rock. Yeah, it was honestly just so clean. Ooh.
Oh, here we go. See, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, if Kragg can get his hands on this slimy frog, you know, it could be a problem for him. But as you can see, 2 stocks apiece here. And you got bubbles, I've got rocks. We're going to see what works best here.
Well, I mean, I feel like the rocks are pretty good about breaking those bubbles, but I think the sort of poison needles are also like very good in this matchup as well. But, ooh, defensive bubble. Should get the wall jump. Nice.
Oh! And that's the thing, is that forward strong will hit the ledge, or like slightly underneath it. So like if he timed that just a little bit better, 100% could have taken that stock.
Right. I mean, it's tough too because Ranno doesn't, you know, have a lot of options once you go for the up special recovery. So Connie definitely almost had it. Very, like, I would say narrowly missed it, but definitely something you're gonna have to watch out for in the near future. Okay. Throwing out. I like it. I didn't even appreciate that Ranno's got the dress shoes on in the skin.
Does he have shoes?
Okay. Yeah, he's got a little. Well, I mean, he looks dressed up, is what I would say.
I mean, he's dressed up. I don't think he's wearing shoes, though, is he?
Oh well, you know what? I can't see. He's moving too fast.
Yeah, he's so fast.
He's got a little,
Okay,
he's
he
gone
does.
now. Again.
I would say they're not gonna make him wear shoes for the tuxedo, but he'll have sneakers for the basketball skin. Like,
what do you think is more important, honestly?
Ball
The
is
dress
life.
code,
Ball
or
is life.
You know, yeah, exactly. Right. He's got shoes on the splash art too, but thankfully that you know, forward strong has a lot of freeze frame, so we get to see the shoes. But shouts to Connie for landing the forward strong. She finally found that one at the ledge that she narrowly missed earlier, and it made all the difference, taking that stock effortlessly, going right to Merchant Port to no one's surprise here for game 2. And there, the rocks come out, as do the poison charge.
All right, well, let's see how it plays out here. Right now, we do have Elu taking a small early lead, but not for too long, as we do see the Kragg. And you know, it's nothing scarier than the Kragg running at you and then doing like a slide crouch. It's like, go ahead, hit me. I have something for you.
You actually don't want to hit me. It's going to be worse for you. Ooh, okay. Preemptive Nair to kind of beat out the rock throw right there. Big forward air right there. Misses the tech chase. They're going for a relatively committal side special. Okay. Tilt, down tilt action. Okay. All right. Like the weight right there. Kind of avoids that anti-air up tilt. Connie just taking it slow, not really trying to force the issue too much, because it is so easy, like if you guess wrong here, to get reversaled, as we're seeing right here. Back throw into the forward air. Duck on the pillar here. Oh, makes it back though. Nice. Ooh, good movement too, but so ready with the down tilt charge up strong. Good stuff, Elu.
Yeah, that just sets you up too. If you're not ready for that, you're just going right above him, right above Ranno every single time. Very well played, but okay, a little bit of side B action in there. Gonna be able to get that jump cancel, put down some more damage. Whoa! Just slid up and did it.
Okay,
Did
that'll do it. I thought that she had the timing right on the first one, but you know, the second one's just as good. Only 40% right now. Oh, I like that. Sour back air. A little combo extender there for Ranno. He needs it. Okay.
No, he doesn't. It's like the monkey paw, and I was like, Lord, please nerf Ranno. And then Kragg gets nerfs coming too. I was like, the monkey paw girls.
Listen, you weren't specific enough. Oh,
yeah.
Nair is such a good opener right there. Back air, of course, great extender. The pillar gonna lead into some good damage. Up tilt, up air, really good stuff. And I love that pressure with the rock. Wow. Small gap.
Actually, if you did the rock and then slid underneath to up strong, I'm pretty sure that would have been a shield break scenario.
Probably. I feel like up strong breaks the shield on its own.
No, forward strong does. Upstrong's a little more tricky, but that rock landing and then upstrong on the rest of the shield, yeah, 100% would have been a free stock for sure.
Some really good options we're seeing here from Connie. I like the throwing the rock and then kind of, baiting, Elu to attack it and then jumping over that shrapnel. Not really working out still. Elu's just finding some really good grabs and follow-ups, but good idea right there. Good implementation, just not really finding the mark right there. I love that bubble for some extra insurance as well. Stuck on the platform though. Now you can make it down. Ooh, good route. Love that.
Oh, wow. Crazy. Yep, big old forward air. I don't know why I said wow. I mean, I've seen that a million times with this character, but...
It's still good. Very fun.
Yeah. Very good stuff. But there we go. You gotta fall out of that.
Yeah, please. All right. Well, thankfully, like the poison attacks, just as soon as they've popped up, are gone. Down to 0 after that grab right there. Oh, that was rough.
Yeah, kind of getting put into the blender here. Connie, great fish. Just barely misses out on that forward air. Oh no! That's one of those moments where like you just think you're gonna get hit, and they miss the combo entirely, like committing to a very long move, and you're just kind of standing there, just kind of like processing the situation.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far. Like, what do I do now? It's so interesting too. Like that almost covered everything. Like maybe slightly more dash to the right. And then the side special would have done it, but now all of a sudden, a huge reversal. Connie running away with it. The rocks are racking up damage, and from downtown, that one will do it. Oh my goodness, Connie going up 2-0 in, what maybe would be a surprising result considering your feelings on Ranno Kragg, but
I love Kragg so much. Listen, I know I'm okay at this game, okay? All right, a lot of my opinions are based in my experiences, as anybody's opinion should be, right? But
would be a faux pas to rank check you right now?
No.
Okay.
But I'm in silver right now. But that's because when I tried doing rank, for some reason it gave me a loss to start off on, and then I ran into a cringe Forsburn player. Okay, so put me in silver. All right, leave me alone. My excuses are valid.
Okay. Anyway, back at Merchant Port. Great counter pick. Not surprising. Ranno's favorite, I would say. He definitely does feel comfortable. Definitely seems comfortable on this stage, the way they kind of move around the platforms. That being said, that one miss actually led into a huge stock off the rock and the up strong. Good pickup from Connie going up early in game 3 right now.
That was the Steve checkmate scenario where, hey, you either tech on the block and I kill you, or you bounce off the block and die.
Right.
Take
it's
your
up
pick.
To you, but you won't like either option. All right. Good opportunity here, but that small gap, huge opportunity for Connie. Ooh, the movement was slick right there. Getting around a lot of stuff, but not the rock. Still always finds a way.
Dwayne Johnson is just ever present in this game,
Just like the box office that one year. But, oh, wow.
This year?
Yeah, every year, honestly. Okay, should we be able to make it back?
Past 5 years.
I was gonna say, they just keep ironing him. Okay, nice use of the shrapnel, going for down tilt, but Connie stoic in the shield, patient as ever.
Nice.
I would say that maybe losing some of that patience.
You would understand what it's like to be a Kragg main. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, I don't know. She does it different. I like down tilt right there, actually. That was smart. And then forward air, good coverage. Beautiful stuff now. A clean stock lead as she sets up that rock and bullies the bubble. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I think you're just shocked. It's another one of those situations. I'm just shocked at what's happening in front of me. I'm not going to get an optimal punish here.
I think we were pretty shook. I thought that she was jumping over get up attack to get a grab, but then she actually picked up the boulder from the platform, and then I think both players were like, what do we do now? Like, didn't necessarily plan for that. Okay.
Oh, yep. Yep, slipping off that platform, getting that back air. Really clean, really well done. And this is where things get a little bit tricky for Kragg sometimes. You're on your pillar, okay, let's say. If you just stayed on stage and just kept, like, reading where the crowd was going to go in forward air, you can just watch Roots repeat this until the stock is gone.
Right. And that's kind of, like, exactly why, the Rannos love their Merchant Port right there, as we kind of saw it. Huge charge on the up strong. That'll do it. One stock apiece. 90% is going to be tough to work around, but not impossible.
Ranno definitely has the tools and capabilities to combo Kragg into Oblivion and just be an absolute annoyance until they can find a way to take out the stock here. Like, you know, that down tilt up strong that we saw earlier, but we're going to see down strong from Kragg. Going to close out this game, and yeah, going to be moving on.
Sounds like you're doing all right.
I don't think we've seen Forsberg today yet.
No. That is another character you've missed, but it's going to be a little retro face-off here. It's going to be the Lox versus the Fleet, and they're going at it here in game 1. Potatoes looking pretty confident, you know, throughout the bracket if we're able to sort of judge on the match score. And lolnice doing pretty decent as well. Maybe a little shaky having to come through losers, but still pretty solid showing, I would say, after making it to losers. Already, I think we're kind of seeing some of that confidence right now. That was so good.
That was very nice. And I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, couldn't you just stay on the ledge? Or like, did they just not get to the ledge? I'm not entirely sure, but that was just so set up so beautifully. Being able to get that stock closed out, that was so good.
Yeah, honestly, the timing on that was like immaculate too. Just it seemed like so sort of premeditated and planned. Really good stuff. Some good knowledge on display right there. And kind of staying elusive too in this like second stock here. You know, not taking too much damage.
I mean, again, big body, and you're playing Clairen here. I mean, just alone that the tornado is going to be covering so much space for you. If Lox just like, you know, aggresses in just the wrong angle, and like his toe could get clipped by that thing. Oh no! Oh, dude, and just the charge sound too. Oh my god.
That's so rough. I did not expect the game to go like this at all.
The extension, attempt the extension with the up special there. Okay. Nice, we get it.
Yeah,
we get it. You're nice.
Too. Like, yeah. The name is not ironic. Down air seals the deal in a 3-stock, 2 digits %. He's nice with it.
All right, that last stock, no, I'm not giving him any credit for that last stock.
No, okay.
No, the down air, Fleet's down air in this game is a crime. And the first 2 stocks, I'll give it up. Those were nice.
Okay,
that last stock, no credit.
Fair. It's definitely a rough matchup. You know, Fleet, a lot of people, you know, as we say, have a lot of feelings about the character, and I think a lot of it comes from not necessarily that the character is too good, although I think you could make an argument about that. But I think it's mostly a lot of characters have a really hard time against her. You know, I don't think she's fundamentally like doing anything too absurd, but as we saw right there are just certain situations where you're playing a character like Kragg, you're playing a character like Lox. It feels so much worse than you think it might.
I think it's just like everything on her is good, but like you could probably point to something else in the game that's better. But like nothing on her is inherently bad, I feel like.
Okay, well, I might start to change my mind. This is getting a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely is not okay against like Kragg and Loxodont. Like she can just kind of do what she wants, but but no, I get 100% what you're saying. I don't think she's the best character in the game, but she is a hassle for a lot of people.
Yeah, even right there we saw a little, you know, combo starter with the forward air, which does a lot. And then you have time to switch into some of her harder hitting aerials that we just saw with like up air right there, for example. Okay, and back air, of course, huge move, especially when you get into an edge guard situation like this. Barely able to make it back. Okay, oh, that's so much damage.
she's just kind of doing whatever they want right now. I mean. All right, there we go. Up tilt. Oh, if you just moved over a little bit more, potentially another shield break scenario there. But man, really just kind of getting away with like murder here, honestly.
Yeah, it's kind of tough. I mean, Lox has one opportunity, and the other thing too is like she's so good out of shield. So if Lox messes up some of these aerials that we're seeing on shield, like forward air, back air, like all of a sudden she can, you know, nair out of shield or back air out of shield. It's really rough, but there's a big opportunity right now. If Potatoes can put something together, these grabs are really finding the mark, but there's that landing down there, and all of a sudden it's a totally different story.
Oh, there we go. Yep, charged neutral special coming down to the stage here. A 140. All right, just gonna charge that up strong still. That arrow comes back down, doesn't it?
I was gonna say, the special get up one is the one you gotta watch out for, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we're good. Shield pressure as well. all things considered, you know, 153 is a lot of damage, but if you're not able to take the stock, it's getting relatively even right now. If we get a big read from Potatoes or an edge guard, like right there,
that could have been so huge. The back air is what you needed, but went for the down air. And man, Lox mains, they can't help themselves. They see a potential for down air, they just start stomping around.
I don't blame them. It's so fun to hit, but so is that aerial. Everyone loves a little bit of back air, and all of a sudden we have Potatoes with a lead, but for just a few moments, one straight hit from LOL Nice, and it is back to one stock apiece. Nice gets the hit to break the side special. Yeah, big opportunity.
Yeah, I think actually leaning forward there on that forward tilt actually kind of helped Lox dodge that tornado. Now, I might be, you know, exaggerating a little bit, but I feel like if he didn't forward tilt, he was getting hit by that.
Yeah.
All right, great stuff so far, though. Building up some really good damage. 89% at the moment. Falling forward air.
Nice. Good coverage right there. Okay.
Oh.
First hit right there is really good stuff too. I like that from long range, back to back from the paint. 28% on that last stock. And LOL Nice locking in for another game. Now 2-0.
Yep. Hey, Nice is nice. I do gotta hand it to them. They are playing incredibly well, and you know, that's actually part of the fun that we were talking about earlier is looking at brackets like this. Yeah, we don't have those typical killers that we normally see at like those big major events, but you're gonna find somebody who's gonna play and you're gonna become a fan of their play style. And I could definitely say that about Nice right now. I do like a lot of the stuff they're setting up. You know, their options, their coverage has just been really on point and just doing some really incredible and ridiculous things. But it certainly has been a treat for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, that being said, like Potatoes is really putting it together. That last game was very different from game one, and I think Potatoes is really finding some new kind of small gaps, at least, to implement some big damage, some big hits. Unfortunately, though, Nice really just racks up the damage. That being said, though, Potatoes actually has a very small lead right now. Okay.
I mean, we'll see for how much longer, though.
Right. Yeah. Gonna be tough to hold on to it too. Look at all that pressure already, but back throw, your favorite coming in.
Oh, wow, okay, I like that actually, going for the air dodge instead of the recovery option there, and actually just getting right to that ledge. Goes for that down air, not gonna be able to get the hit that they want. The tornado coming through, pushes them back a little bit, but no follow-up.
Yeah, just barely mistimed the parry right there. Made all the difference. Oh, down air is a really good tool right there. Kind of open up the lane to get back to the stage, and that hit. It looked like a neutral special charge was going to come out, but it's going to be the up strong instead.
Oh! You know, I don't blame them for dropping shield there because that was going to be a shield break. So you drop shield, maybe you can get out of there just in time. But like, that was just one of those moments where you're like, okay, they're going to throw out the strong attack. Oh, they're charging. What do I do?
Whoops, I don't have time to think. I am already getting hit, but...
Yep.
I really love these side specials at the ledge to kind of force the issue, kind of make Potatoes pick some option to get off the ledge or get out of the corner like we're seeing right now. Nice use of that intangibility to get off of the ledge. But wow, really working around it that time. We got Nice going for something crazy off stage, but not able to find the mark quite yet. Okay, just kind of concedes the ground. I love that.
Okay, charge up that arrow, not going to get the hit. You see Potatoes kind of mess around the ledge a little bit and messed around a little too long here as they end up losing that second stock. And now Nice up 2-0, up 2-1 here. And now they're just looking to just try and find a way to close this out. They're certainly working towards it.
Yeah, definitely taking that opportunity as well. Air to air with the neutral air, forward air to keep it going. And they're both stuck off stage right now. Nice with the parry. Gets the down air, gets another one.
Not another.
Gets the third one as well. He said not another. Nice said, sorry, Skiff. That's what we ordered, 3 in a row. And so we'll see. I think one thing that's going to be interesting, too, is how much we see the counter from Always. And if we even see the zone at any point in the set. We're going to find out right now, going into game 1, as they count it down, as they go into the character select screen for a different stage. There it is. Dojo instead.
All right, here we go. And it was all the same cracker, by the way. I just actually looked.
Okay.
It's $300. I do want to get that right because they have put their money into this, so I want to make sure they get the right recognition. All right, anyway, going into Hodojo here, we've got Kragg versus Clairen, Connie versus Always. And Connie doing a really good job to start off here. That rock coming through, putting down some really great pressure. Yeah,
and the pillar too, really kind of forcing the issue right there. It's going to make Always attack the pillar and then have to recover high, land on the stage. Keeping that pressure up as well. Nice little throw right there, but gets the shield up in time for the strong. And speaking of strong, Connie swinging already 88% on Always and on the back foot on this top platform, but what a reversal. Oh, interesting interaction with the rock.
Yeah, I think just try to extend that opening a little bit more. Now going to get pretty punished for that. Again, kind of, you know, got sent off stage, got back to the stage, but Always is still in control here. All right, I like the attempt, but yeah, you just did the same thing. I was just talking about what Connie did. You tried extending a little further than you probably should have.
Yeah, what a response to immediate answer, big forward air, take that stock and mirror. Well, immediately treated to a nice little 2 stock apiece right now. Okay, nice spot to get around that jab. And okay, get up was actually really good in that specific situation. The get up attack, beating out whatever Connie was planning. Side special not finding the mark, but does keep the pressure up. I love that option right now.
Okay. Oh, misses the grab. That could have been a huge opening to get things started here, but you know what? We'll take these down tilts. The pressure has been large. Okay, I like that. Just jumps off the ledge immediately to a forward air, creating some space for herself. Oh, the special get up. No.
That was so smart too, and then kind of, you know, crouch canceling on the center stage there. Trying to find something with this side special at the ledge. Not really finding the mark right now, but I can see the vision. Gonna be forward air to set up the edge guard, and forward air beating out the neutral special. These are not really working. As I say that one does actually work, but up strong, not finding the mark. Oh no, Connie too slow to get back down to punish. Not really expecting an option from Always. Big forward air on the missed tech, and that's Connie going up ever so slightly.
All right, it's definitely a little bit of a different start than I was expecting here, but you know, I'll take it. Kragg Nation definitely feeling a little good right now. Love seeing one of our own succeed, but Always not going to give up. Really just takes a little bit more to close out the stock. Misses the forward strong. Not going to get that, but the back air, that won't do it either.
Oh, wow. Great spacing, fading away from that forward air, making it back to the ledge, pulling onto the stock. So all of this extra damage is just, you know, extra credit, if you will. Unfortunately, though, gonna have to cash out with it. Whopping 27%. Now 1 stock apiece. Gonna make it a little bit easier. She's just gonna play center, throw that rock around. Great mix-up. That was so sick. Okay.
Yep. Hanging up on that platform a little bit. Do not blame you. When Clairen wants to control that center area, she pretty much can damn well do whatever she wants.
Oh, I love that, you know, side special into up strong. It seems to, like, even when it doesn't work, like, it puts you far enough away from the shield that they don't punish, or don't have too much time to punish.
For Kragg, right?
Yeah.
That's like one of the things that's I really like about Kragg, especially if you're. Oh, didn't get the tipper. That would have been the stock.
A little bit of spectacular finish too, but gonna go back to center here. Oh no, the up tilt misses. Always gonna capitalize with a grab. Keep it going here. Should be able to jump off of the pillar here. Okay, makes it back to the ledge. That was huge. Another forward strong though.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if he touched the ground yet, so I didn't know if he got his pillar back, but.
Oh, well, unfortunately, not gonna matter too much, but yeah, I love Connie, like, going for these pillars just high up, immediately using like a bunch of resources, and, you know, with air dodge and whatnot, to get as high as possible, then do the pillar, and then just gonna reset and jump from, you know, as high as possible. Unfortunately, though, Always just kind of had it scouted out still, was able to punish the landing and get a very strong punish, no pun intended. So we're going to go into the next game here on Jewel's Veil. Connie definitely looked pretty comfortable at the start of the game, but I think Always just kind of ran away with it towards the end.
Yeah, and that's a little bit tough to get the scoop on that up tilt. That was something else here. Throwing out that forward strong. Don't know if it was intended, but it may have been, because if you do connect with that, you know, sometimes they just start blowing up. Ooh! Yeah,
67% is, like, you know, a pretty good spot, in fact. Gonna break out of that grab, big forward air to respond, and punishes a special get up with the back air. Oh, I love that neutral air. That's really good coverage.
Oh,
They're
okay.
dodging.
Everybody's grabbing, everybody's spot dodging. Nobody's doing anything right now.
Looking for a roll in perhaps right there. Not really getting it though. Connie keeping the pressure up.
I do like that Connie's looking for these forward strongs right now. I love it. I'm waiting for the hit. It doesn't even have to actually hit. Whoa! Did you see that rock move on the screen?
Yeah, I didn't think that is how that worked, but surprise every day. Gonna wall out with these forward airs. Connie going coast to coast. Misses the tech,
No!
but makes it back. Well, sort of. An interesting interaction to say the least. It's gonna be Connie going up a clean stock though.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Yeah, it's
Super
rough.
Okay.
I love the enthusiasm behind it though. You gotta have to speak to that. You know, really going out there for it.
Yeah, no, I do. Like, I love to see it. I love players kind of like risking it all for the smallest of openings. But I hate seeing a stock be lost at 0. It doesn't matter who it is.
True. There's that counter. Finally coming out to counter the rock. A lot of tippers right there in that little string. Big damage off the side of the stage. Gonna keep it going too. Looking for the jab to stuff out the approach. And, oh my goodness, it's going to have to be up special into the down strong punish. Connie had it all scouted out, really running away with that small gift that always decided to deliver in the form of that second stock.
I was really confused why the game ended at first because I completely forgot that we had like a 0% SD. I was like, wait, what's happening here? Like, what? Did the game freeze? Nope. Just one. That's it. Now, one apiece, though, always, and Connie both having a W under their belt. We are now going to always counter pick, and once again, Virgin Court.
Well, you know, it is one of the stages I think that generally Cracks do not like. I would say it's mostly agreed upon. So we'll see.
For me, I do like the stage. Obviously, talked about it a few times already. I love the stage, just not playing on it.
Right. Yeah.
It's a great stage, dude. Look, it just looks so good.
It's so great.
I want to live there.
In the back.
And look at the giant Orcane statue in the back.
That's so many good vibes, you know. Wait, is he like he's like Jesus?
Yeah, it's like the Jesus statue in Brazil. Yeah.
That's so sick. Awesome. All right, they are going at it right now. Connie on the receiving end of a lot of damage, unfortunately.
Oh, and wow.
Even losing that first stock, I didn't think that would do it, but surprisingly, Connie off into the blast zone now on the second stock here. As always, keeps that pressure up. Big forward air though from Connie, opening up the stage. Ooh.
Oh yeah, always doing such a good job here now. Yeah, that second game definitely. I don't want to say it was a flub, but because you know you take those W's when you can get them, but always definitely playing like they're upset that they lost that.
Yeah, it's kind of rough, especially like the, you know, huge momentum shift. Like it was going to be an early edge guard for you, and instead you lost your stock. Like it's a pretty drastic difference. All right, Connie looking to try and take this at 143 though. Up here still not going to do it. It's going to be some rock tosses. No, actually the jab breaking through all of them.
Oh, okay. Just got the first hit. Didn't get the second one. Would have popped up a little bit higher here. All right, what's the play? Oh, nice. Actually gets the down air. Oh, the stun hitbox. There's just so many stun sounds.
Yeah, there's been so many too. Like always, like has been hitting these like double stun forward airs too. Like, you know, it seems like really just hitting the mark in this game. Now evens it up stock count wise. But Connie has a lot of percent to have to deal with. Good opportunity here though. Ooh, the rock misses. Always fighting back.
I feel like you could have forward strong there. And depending on how they roll, you might still get them because of the way Kragg leans back and the rock kind of blocks them too. So
True.
I'm not sure. Okay,
gonna be another grab special pummel. You gotta start taking that skip advice and maybe just mash special pummel. We'll see. The rock set up here. Just kind of like it doesn't really do a whole lot. It does kind of just get them off the ledge, as you see right now.
Yep. And the further the fragments go, the more they will spread out too. So.
That's a good point, yeah.
Oh, did he get the spark or the spike hitbox there? Well, it would have been the spark too, the tipper. Oh,
wow. Pretty coverage. And the back air. Wow. Still holding on.
Wow.
Sand filler, but still makes it back. Really good route right there. Get a little up air action to take that game, and always playing with a bit of a fervor, taking that third game, going up 2-1.
You won't get in my way.
Yep. That's kind of what I expected here. That's the type of game plan and gameplay I was expecting out of Always. So, good stuff from them, especially, you know, when you have a couple of misplays in a game, it can really, you know, throw your mental in the garbage sometimes, and it's kind of hard to recover from there. But Always not letting that bother them, it seemed. Just went right into game 3, playing the way that they know they can and the way they should. And now we're going to be going into Aramata here for game 4. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, this is probably, I think, the first time we even saw this stage all night. But...
yeah, the stage is, it's not bad for Kragg, because, like, having a wall there or not doesn't really mess with him too much. But for Clairen, you know, you can't rely on recovering low quite as often. Like, you need to make sure that you're still going to hit that wall.
Ooh, okay. I kind of see the vision even, like, at a glimpse right there with that pillar. It really does cut off a lot of options right there. Gonna be the little roll out into the up strong, not taking it. Good rock damage, but especially get a good mix up right there.
Yep. There you go. Back throw. Ooh, I like that. Bringing him up with you.
It almost worked.
Wasn't even close, but you know what? I'll always believe.
Yeah. I think it was close. Up here not doing it. Rock fragments to attack on some more damage here. Connie looking for the forward air, not going to get it. Now just kind of go back to neutral here. Doesn't want to give up too much. I mean, you know, despite the massive difference in percentage, functionally even here. Okay.
Oh, that's huge. Yep.
Just scouted out that jump from the ledge perfectly. Dash back, got the grab, and a great punish. Good response here, though, from Always.
Yeah, I understand going for the pummel there, but I feel like at the same time, you just go for the back throw, put them off stage, and then you just kind of put them in the really awkward position of, does Kragg edge guard me, yes or no?
Right.
Ooh, surviving? Wow, barely. Great DI.
Yeah, 131 with a tipper, too. Did not think that would work, but it's gonna be holding on still. Still a good way to kind of break up the momentum a little bit. Looked like a grab was coming out right there, but kind of getting stuffed out with the Clairen option. Nice forward air, too. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Barely missing some of these aerials.
Yeah, there's some spaghetti for sure right here. Right now, I don't know if Always is feeling frustrated or something, but Connie just will not go down. 180%. That is still not going to do it. Felt like it for a little bit, though.
Oh, okay. Should be a grab here. See what Connie can do. Throws the rock. Sets up for a nice little spike pressure scenario. Love the rock usage from center stage, but she does get caught in the rollout. Rolls in to the grab, and that will do it. Be a forward throw, forward strong. Evens it up 2 apiece, but that's a lot of damage on Always. More so than we've seen throughout the set so far.
Yeah, if I'm Connie, I'm definitely not trying to worry about you know, losing that stock, because like you survived way longer than you had any right to do, and you got like a good 60-70% out of it. So I'm taking that as a W. However, you can't, you know, dwell on that too much, because as you can see, Always starting to try and battle their way back here. They're trying to find a way to even this up. It goes for the grab, misses though, falling back air, and nothing else out of that.
The timing on that back air was phenomenal too. It kind of like beat out a lot of the, you know, usual options you'd see there, just because of the small difference in aerial timing. So that was really good. Well, that up air though, almost taking the stock at 100 after living to like nearly 200. You don't want to see that.
Yeah.
On the next stock. Okay, good tech timing. Hold on though. Oh, huge air to air right there with the forward air, keeping the pressure up. Should be able to land on the pillar, but still such a rough spot to be in. This is the grab.
Oh, I love that. Return to sender, please, and break it into pieces. And now I will forward strong and take your stock. And now has the lead here after what was initially a rougher start from Always. Now at 131, though, it could be losing stock to the smallest of forward airs. And there we are, a little bit of shrapnel going with it.
All right, just about down to the wire. Connie has to win this game to keep it going, and Always looking to seal the deal. Move on to loser semis. It's looking so rough for Connie right now. Oh my God, what a combo!
It sucks. It's rough to see, but that's also like part of the curse of Air Armada is you only have so much. If you got channel points, throw them down. Throw them down. They're just channel points.
So it seems like there's a fan favorite, and it seems like it may be lolnice, but you know, sometimes a fan favorite going down leads to a better story too. They are going into it here in game 1 on Jules Vale.
I feel like that's the first time I've seen up throw from Alkali this entire night.
Right.
I know they had to have done it in one of the 4 sets we are now watching from them, but it feels like that's the first one I registered.
They definitely did a lot versus Kragg, but definitely not a popular throw generally. So off to a great start though, really racking up the damage onto Nice over here.
Slipped right by him.
Ducking under that falling aerial and then getting a huge punish too. Only 40% now. Some people might be losing their channel points soon if this keeps up.
Yeah. And that's kind of part of the problem here when you're fighting Orcane in general. Such a low-profile character anyway. Sometimes they just accidentally low-profile your moves. Like, they don't even have to be actively looking to do it. It just happens.
Okay, interesting. Oh, wow. We've been asking for it all night, and finally, lolnice delivers, gets a parry on that hitbox of the reverse forward air.
They are the one.
Too. Yeah, the chosen one.
They are Lisa and Al-Gaib.
So not really a huge order that we had asked, but okay, gets to pick up 50% on this stock. Only difference right now is there are 2 stocks apiece. Already starting it up. Nice little opener, but gets a shield up in time and then responds with a huge hit. What was that? Up till the forward strong.
Hey, my bad. I didn't mean to praise lolnice so hard. Alkali, you can just continue playing your game. You got it.
my fault. My fault.
My fault. All right, but right now, yeah, actually continue to do a pretty good job here. Like, dude, he does that so fast, man.
Where's he going?
Where are you going?
He's back. I was so worried.
I was sitting there like Frosty about to come back and be like escort him back to the stage, please.
Okay, goes for the runner back air, which does work sometimes. I love that too.
The fact that they used their up special to the puddle there, and the only punish they got was like a small little tornado on them. Like, that's not a bad day in the office for Orcane players, you know?
Right, definitely.
Oh,
okay.
Living? Wow.
Wow, dodges that one too. The movement's so phenomenal right now. Alkali finding all of the right routes right now. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, Alkali doing a really fantastic job. They are actually gaming right now, that's for sure.
True. Get the puddle too to kind of break up that approach. The weight had the right idea. Missed the timing ever so slightly. Doesn't get the hardest hit of that aerial, so still gonna live. Barely living. Even still, gonna take some time to get some charge, but eats a huge forward strong for it. And Alkali got some people sweating their channel points after game 1.
Yeah, well, whoever was that, like, one person, they're licking their chops right now. They're about to strike it rich.
Oh yeah, that one person, the odds are like 10 to 1 or something. They're going. They're gonna
excuse me, all in, please.
Yeah. Love to see it. Really good momentum there from Alkali. Kind of just kept it going throughout the whole first game. And we did see some moments where Nice was like able to set some stuff up. Had some really good ideas too, but I think it just, wasn't enough to catch up given the roaring start that we saw from Alkali.
Yeah, agreed. All right, well, we are going to see how things play out as we move forward here. Now we are going to Stone Pillars. And this actually might be kind of huge for lolnice to kind of get some of those setups like we just saw of the up strong. If they're able to find a way to get Alkali up there. But so far, looking pretty solid. It's relatively even across the board. Nobody's taken any huge advantage so far.
Yeah, it's also pretty interesting too because like Fleet is really good at cutting like 1/3 of the routes on this stage, right? If you throw a side special like below that platform, you can kind of use that to cover one route and then jump with your aerials to cover the other ones. So we can definitely see some horizontal action and nice vertical punishes too, even right there. The defense is looking good for Nice here. Racking up the damage right now. Oh, good spot dodge.
Yeah, it's been some really good defensive options from both players so far here. Oh, I like that. Using the iframes to have a little bit of a snack to get that arrow charged up. That was actually really smart.
I love that. Like, parry the puddle into, like, I'm just good. I'm going to take 5. And gets another little snack in, too, keeping that charge ready.
Yeah, that really smart. Big fan of just kind of recognizing that situation and being able to immediately react to it.
Nice, gets the parry on that reverse fair as well. Not a huge punish, but still some good damage. And does get center stage for it. Although opting to kind of give that up.
I feel like at 0%, you definitely should have had something a little more spicy lined up to kind of get going here. But, I mean, you'll take what you get.
Oh, yeah, totally. It's better than getting hit by that move, surely.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure. Because they had the combo ready, I feel like. But here we go. Right now, looks like Nice is starting to kind of get a little bit of something going on here. Granted, they're not far behind, but Alkali's just had a pretty good slight lead for the most part in this game.
Okay. Interacting well with the bubbles here, too. See, we got here reverse fair getting shielded this time. Misses the parry on that puddle. It does get a grab, actually. Kind of calling out a lot of the crouch canceling that we're seeing from Alkali on some of these like landing aerials. And look at that read. Whoa.
Alkali rolled in like 3 times in a row earlier, and that's why they took all that damage. So definitely need a little bit of a mix-up there. Great wall tech to stay alive. The forward air, 1 and a 2, and I go right back to the stage.
Such a funny move, man, in so many ways. But, oh, gets the pummel. Actually breaks out. There's some more floor hugging to get out of that little attempt at a combo. Okay, should be it. Nice.
I do like that forward air as well. You kind of slip right underneath and just kind of hope that one of the bubbles RNGs onto their shield, maybe pokes them a little bit.
Oh, wow. Transfers the charge. Perfect timing, but some good tech in to get around that.
Yeah, showing their tough body, too. They dash attacked right into that arrow and just got rid of it.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. This fish is made of something different.
Yeah,
okay.
I think a rock can still kill it, though.
Oh my goodness! What the? I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
They said reset. All right.
We didn't even get the screen. It was just immediate. But wow, what a crazy response! The slide on those strong attacks is like not often utilized, but when it does come in handy, it's like so spectacular.
Yeah. That was wildly that was a wildly aggressive reset too. You know, I really got to hand it to the Nice because I mean they had that great reaction. They got that one parry to get a snack and get a charge on their bow, and then they had that reaction to restarting the game.
Right.
Reactions on point.
Yeah.
All right, well let's see if Alkali can find a way to close this out. Up 2-0 at the moment. Now an Air Armada.
Slightly, up angled side special, keeping the pressure on here. Really racking on the damage though. Alkali is like so good at deceptively just like racking the damage on out of nowhere. It's like these small openings turn into like some chip damage with the bubbles and then huge aerials.
Oh. Okay. Gonna recover to the side, the other side of the stage here. And man, you gotta hand it to Nice right now. Playing pretty decent. I mean, again, relatively even start for both players here. Alkali with a slight lead, but I feel like the second half has been really good for Nice as they are getting some strong hits here. Wasn't able to take that stock. Ooh, that was a bit of a challenge. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I do love how both the players actually are now kind of really capitalizing on these small mistakes. That was another phenomenal follow-up from the puddle with the bubbles. Just a little bit of hit stun and a whole lot of knockback. And makes it back to the puddle. To
be fair, I forgot that puddle was there too. I mean, I have the full weight of the stream. Like, I can look wherever I want and I won't get punished for it.
Okay, I love the option right there. Really punishing the crouch canceling right there, just getting the grab instead. Alkali has been, I would say, to mostly effectively holding down for a lot of these early neutral exchanges. Finally finding a way around it. Big punish though. Nice on the back foot. Okay, good jump out of the corner there.
I feel like he probably could have parried. I don't know exactly how long the parry range is. Oh my god! The weakest hydro pump of all time, but the angle was just disgusting.
And the follow-up to do that off of the ground and onto the platform was so smart. Like, Alkali.
Oh my god!
Okay. Gotta calm down a little bit. Gets the parry. Finally, Nice with some room to breathe. Getting a big charge, but side special overshooting. The bubbles leading into a whole lot, but not getting in that back air.
No, you hate to see it. Oh, what a rough end, but man, Alkali was just so like crazy. This.
Oh, he needs more skins.
Yeah.
All right, so we had a slight, remake here. Make sure all players get their optimal latency. Looks like we're back to normal ranges here. As we get into game 1, winners finals, Shiv versus Frosty. Skiff, how you feeling? Who you got?
Listen, I'm just going off of what I've been seeing, man. Shiv has shown no signs of slowing down. Despite the fact I would love Kragg to win this matchup, Shiv is just kind of that dude today. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, I would have agreed with you 40 seconds ago, but now I'm seeing a very different Shiv, one who's actually getting hit for once, and Frosty is really racking up the damage.
Yep. I mean, that's just kind of what Kragg can do in this matchup. He can, he gets some strong punishes. And again, like, oh, that was so smart turning that around so he wouldn't get the parry. Beautiful.
Love that technology right there. Kind of stuck at the ledge right now. Gonna have to make something happen. Great timing on the get-up attack. And I love that option, too. Oh, dribbled. Misses the up air, though.
Wow. You hate to see it. Yep, that's the thing. You're going to be a heavy boy, too, so you're going to be surviving a lot of this crazy Loxodont shenanigans. Whoa! That was... I'm surprised that didn't even hit the shield. I'm going to be real.
Like pixels, too, and the pillar is not there to save the day. It's going to be Shiv taking a very slight early lead here. You can see Frosty already trying to bring it back, and does so expeditiously. 2 stocks apiece.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm surprised that up tilt didn't catch him. I mean, it starts from behind you, too, and just Kragg being so big,
Right. Okay, up tilt. Oh, I love that extension. Should be able to make it back here. Gets the pillar. I like that. Going for an aggressive option off of a pillar, though, for a little bit extra damage. Big parry. And keep it a-going, too. I love the extension. Ooh, okay, gets a grab, though. Really slows it down.
Here we go with the back air.
Nice.
Another
so many things recovered right there, too.
Dude, it just puts out so much magma, though. It's so much, man.
Okay, nice forward air from the ledge. Projectile actually beating out the forward air, slightly mistimed. Another big swing. Not able to get hit by the get-up attack, though, because of the adjusted range. Really smart adaptation right there. Does get the shield over time. I love that. Waits, gets the grab, opens up the stage. Oh, didn't expect that, though.
Yeah, sometimes dude, it's just so fast. Sometimes you're just really not expecting it, and then all of a sudden he pops it out, and you're just like, oh, I have to deal with that.
Another forward air from the ledge to open up center stage. And again, the projectile beating out the forward air. The pillar, what an interaction.
Uppies!
I don't even know if he wanted to go up, but he did not have a choice. And the down strong catches the recovery. Frosty with a lead.
Well, he wanted to go up, and Frosty obliged.
Maybe a miscommunication on how far up he wanted to go, but oh my goodness, Frosty said, fine, I'll send you back down. You're gonna make it back to the ledge, but what a statement piece that was.
All right, here we go.
Spot dodge.
Oh, that's huge. Close it out.
Okay.
Landed on stage. Yeah, no punish either.
Oh, and that forward air was so committal. Back throw's huge. Gets hit out of the wall jump, but comes back swinging. Finds the mark. And Shiv misses the grab. Huge forward air for Frosty. Looking to seal the deal right now. Throws out the rock to stop the side special. Gets another rock. Throws it down to force the tech. And the parry should do it. No, he misses. But still has time to get that forward air follow-up too.
Yeah, at that point, you either go for up strong or down strong, because forward strong, it takes too long to get to the front to be able to put that hitbox there. It's just too slow of a move. Like, I get it. Like, 100% I would have killed if you got it. But
Surely,
with down strong or up strong, the hitbox is like basically already there. With up strong, it is a slower move. But again, where it starts is where is what's important.
I gotcha. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It just takes like a certain amount of frames to kind of get to the target, which, too many frames. But, geez. I may have to adjust my prediction, after we had Frosty win game 1. I said it was either going to be, Shiv 3-0 or Frosty 3-2. And now I don't really know. Because, Frosty looked pretty confident in that game. Had a lot of stuff really, down pat. A lot of those aggressive routes seemed a little too practiced. I'm a little worried. But
listen, I'm just saying, if he's anything like me, he has a plethora of Loxodont players to play against. You are aware, one of our friend groups is just nothing but Lox players.
Right, yeah.
Oh my god, dude. That was so close. Oh no, call the pillar back.
Does it call it back in time? Does kind of just reset the situation anyway, though. Gets the rock throw down. Oh, okay, hits it back. Doesn't get the second hit. Spot dodge was great there, too. And really good shield timing there from Shiv. Oh, unbelievable. I didn't know how Frosty found a way around all that, though.
I feel like if he called the pillar back earlier, though, because of how far the pillar was out, he'd go into free fall, and I just don't think he'd be able to reach the stage in time to be able to jump off the wall. So, just, I guess, one of those things where you're just kind of like, you know what, maybe I recognize it, I just didn't react. I'll keep that in mind for next time. But
Yeah, when you side special with the locks, like, you have to touch the wall, basically. So that makes sense. Oh, forward strong, not it, but love the idea.
I love going for that, though. I love that idea, just being that like aggressive towards it anyway. But now 79%, unless you get a big cheesy kill, Kragg is not dying at this percentage.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say if you ordered a big cheesy kill, that's one way to do it, but not finding the mark. Should be able to make it back to the ledge just fine. Okay, I love these adjustments Frosty's making. Right, gets a small opening and then takes a break, waits for a defensive option, punishes accordingly. Gonna have to land on stage from the up special, and look at all the damage it's racking up.
That dash attack not connecting actually is weird.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Frosty keeping that pressure up, and maybe I had my wires crossed. Maybe it's a Frosty 3-0 is what we were expecting. Hold on.
All right. Well, there we go. Finally gonna get on the board here, but the fact that like we've already seen that Shiv is a mortal, it can lose games, is definitely a bit of a game changer here. Just not able to deal with this lush ice pod and dank vape.
a dangerous combo, to say the least.
Dangerous combination.
Oh, stuck with the rock in hand, though. Should be able to make it back with the pillars. Still going to be kind of tough, though. Going to have to eat the get-up attack. I like that regular get-up into just a little tilt. You know, nothing too crazy. Definitely mixes up the timing a little bit from, like, your regular get-up attack. Shiv still finds a grab. 64%, kind of rough to deal with. Can't make too many mistakes beyond this point. Big back here to forward area.
Oh, yeah, great call out.
Phenomenal stuff. You kind of, when you're locked in that spot, you have like your two things, right? You can down special or you go pretty low in side special. And I think given your two options in that spot, I think down special was probably better, but it is a little, telegraphed. Frosty was a little ready for it and had a wonderful punish. That Kragg forward here does it all. And it even takes game 2.
Yeah, we're gonna see where things go from here. Frosty is looking pretty good, man, and it's just, again, it's that matchup. You're able to deal, like, because that's the thing. It's like not many characters can trade with Lox and be able to deal with it. Kragg 100% can get away with it. Like, he'll go blow for blow, and he's gonna come out on top just because, like, he's got all that weight. He's got the same power, but he also has like more options in general. It feels like. So we're gonna see how Shiv's gonna be able to respond here. I mean, now's the time to do it. Granted, you're not gonna face elimination, but you will go down to the loser side of bracket. You can't get it done.
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's pretty tough down there too. Staring down Alkali always on the other side as well. It's gonna be a tough bracket no matter how it shakes out. Okay, big hit though for Shiv. Good opportunity here. What a bunch of damage. That's got to do it, right? No, 147. Man, I hate Kragg. Out there.
Okay, well, that was a choice. You kind of drifted all the way there and then just jumped from the ledge, and that was it for you. So a little bit of a lapse in judgment, I think, from Frosty here. But you know what? When you're up 2-0, you're kind of feeling good. Maybe got a little bit lax. Oh, well, you know what? Never mind. My bad.
Yeah, don't get lax. You don't have time. Any small opening, looks like Frosty's ready. We've always said, these small openings from Frosty turned into some really big punishes right there. We saw a lovely pickup. Big spike to take that early stock. Although, that being said, hasn't really been able to get a lot of damage on the second one. Shiv's kind of run away with it. Get out of there. Okay.
Yep, get up attack. Definitely going to be a bit of a start here. 106 now, though. Oh, the rock. The rock says, get off the ledge.
He does say that.
He does.
Good pummel right there. Breakout. Nice little pillar. Oh, hold on. Be able to get it back. But still a rough spot. Kind of stuck between all these different options, and you said before, Shiv is so good at the ledge. Oh, hold on, though.
No.
That's huge. Okay, makes it back. Back here. What a pickup. The pillar.
Uppies again.
No. Okay.
I can't help but
Wrong.
yell uppies when, you know, pillar lifts. It's a bad habit. Real bad habit.
That's all right. You know, you weren't wrong. It's just turns out Kragg got the uppies back here. Takes that stock, and now looking a little more comfortable for Shiv here. Oh, there is another nice reversal on the up special. You do not get parried. Reverse back here.
Oh no! That is potentially. Oh no! Never mind. You let him get back, and you wasted your magma. Oh!
That's so rough. It probably could have been the game, but now we're in a very different spot. Neutral air into the down strong. That was so good in terms of coverage. Covered just about everything.
This might be
Little
it.
dash in there too. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, he let him get down. He started with the down special. Oh, you know what? He found another way in, and then he dropped it again. Never mind. I don't know what's gonna happen here anymore, man.
It's anyone's game. Okay, goes for a big swing.
Never mind.
I love that. Jumps around the get up attack.
Whoa.
The angle on that is crazy. Okay, back throw. Nice meatball. Oh, doesn't get the stage. Oh no, doesn't get the tech off of the pillar. Makes it back somehow. What is going on? Huge swing, big trade. Going for it all. And that hits. Unbelievable. Gonna go crazy.
Bro, that magma was there for so long, man.
It was also just like the littlest lingering hitbox, right? It was like the sort of start of the move, towards the front of Lox. And it still took it all.
Bro, it was like
wild.
The smallest amount of magma left. If somebody could clip that and just show how little magma was there.
Submit that as a ticket, yeah.
Submit it as a ticket.
Yeah. I mean, Frosty has been so good about getting around it too. I think if you just dip down, re-grab ledge, and then get up, it's fine. But I think Frosty was just so confident that the timing was up, the hitbox was gone. It would have been fine. But that's happened to all of us. Good response though so far, 58 and counting.
Yeah, just submit that ticket to Dan on Twitter.
Yeah.
His DMs are open.
I hope not.
No, they are.
Oh, okay. Little nair extension. Love that. Back air is really good too. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's a great pickup. Right to the ledge. Kind of noticed that Shiv didn't really have too many options there. And you're stuck in that angle without a jump. So really good presence of mind from Frosty. See what we can get here. Not getting the usual dribble because of that tech out.
Yep. Yeah, really good tech too. But being able to cover it anyway, the down special going to keep things going here. Yep, back air into forward air once again. Tried and true. Anything, back air into anything. Whatever your wildest dreams are.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Back air into no suited debt. Probably possible.
If anyone could do it, even Kragg could. Oh, big forward air, drop zone, gonna do it. The restocks to 1. What is this Frosty? Where was he getting hit by that magma in the last game?
Probably just taking a little bit of a break here, but...
Oh, okay. Love that. Stuff now. The spikes off the ground. It's in the up tilt, but gets the re-grab anyway. Yeah, this is rough. Okay. That was a surprisingly good option.
I was expecting him to go out for a down special and just go for the spike again, but could get it right here maybe. Nope, just gonna go for another forward air. And wow, okay, we're gonna end that in a minute and a half.
That is a little assist from the platform on Jules Veil as well.
Smooth at the same time, if that makes sense.
Right. Yeah, it's like Alkali had a close winter semis and a close winter round 2,
Yeah.
They're just constantly improving throughout the night. Maybe just the comfortability or maybe just, matchup experience. Something definitely though is working in Alkali's favor. Always, I would say just pretty stoic throughout up until having to fight, who we thought was definitely the favorite to be in Winterside Grand Shiv in their winter semis. So right now they look pretty confident here on everyone's favorite stage.
Whoa! Okay, Alkali going out there for a little bit something extra and is really kind of setting the tone here. Okay, now this is something that's also interesting. So I feel like if any of these players have been watching the stream, and they should if they're not playing, they should kind of see if they're going to be fighting Alkali. What exactly they like to do, and that's that forward air, right? Wow, what a crazy first stock.
What?
And Clairen should be able to disrupt that forward air really often with just jab.
Right. Definitely a lot of different tools to use, but that was absolutely wild. Alkali went out there with such confidence to get that edge guard earlier. Truly astonishing. That forward air Jab's not a huge punish either, but it does just like stop the momentum and a little bit.
That's
of
what I'm looking for though, like because you get jab and sometimes it just catches opponents like off guard and they're like, oh wait, I was stopped.
Right, and then right there, that was functionally a jab into then a follow-up that led into the grab and huge forward strong, but it all starts with something small. It's kind of the best part of these combo starters with Clairen. Even right now, we saw right there 40% from one small opening. That's so interesting. I love that idea. It not only does it beat the forward air functionally, it stops, further projectiles at least. Like the bubble right there got beat out by the no fun zone. And hold on. Oh my goodness.
Jeez. Okay, yeah, the pressure here is pretty gross. Always. Another stock? Yeah, wow. Lost one stock and has just been on a tear ever since. 2 in a row for Always, and they're trying to look to close this out. I mean, they're at 121. I don't expect them to be able to. Okay, the jab just to get something started. Won't find too much else after that, though. And the up air will close out that second stock. Final stock situation here in game 1.
That's a great pickup. That up air was definitely not expected, but another great counter placement. It's gonna be a forward air from the ledge. You can actually even see like Alkali will go off of the ledge sometimes just to set it up, just to get back to center stage. Like kind of run off the right side while facing right, for example, like right there. This time, though, it seems like they're kind of picking up on it.
Oh, jeez. You did not press special to deal with that special pummel there, and that kind of led you to take even more damage than you probably really needed to, but it is what it is. That's huge. Won't be enough to take out the stock. One more actually should be able to do it, and they look for it, not able to get it.
Wow, the tech read was almost right, but that one gets it. The slide on the up strong, and it's going to be Alkali taking game 1 after what was seemingly the Always show for a bit. Alkali broke out some new tricks and got the stocks when it mattered. Really great stuff right there for game 1.
Man, oh man, that was a crazy end to that too. Really got to hand it to Always after losing that first stock in a pretty crazy fashion. Answered back 2 stocks immediately, but unfortunately for them, Orcane up strong exists.
It's so good too. The slide that it has is so good at kind of punishing when people like to sort of jump to start their advantage, which is like such a universally loved option. Clairen's no exception, of course. Starting out with these forward airs or approaching back airs, things like that. So up strong just kind of slides under that and just such knockback, so much.
What I thought was interesting is that Orcane's able to down special while inside the no fun zone. Oh, that would have been gross to happen again. Because, like, when you're in the air, down special is straight up a projectile. And I don't know, for some reason, I thought, like, when they're standing on the ground, it would still be somewhat projectile-ish. But no, you were still able to put down a puddle. So, interesting.
Yeah, it's got some intricacies to it, to say the least. But
yeah,
I do think it's still important that it stops a lot of the bubbles that we're seeing from the forward air. And just from activating the bubble like that, for example, like it's been pretty good about shutting that down. But looks like Alkali doesn't even really need it. That forward tilt should do it. Big chomp coming in and taking that first stock. Okay, nice up tilt. Love the classic combo starter.
Oh, that bubble just barely clipping in and pulling them inside it as well. Then to the side tilt. My goodness, Alkali!
What's going on?
Oh, relax.
I need to watch this block over again because I really do think that Alkali is just such a different player from who we saw in the first set of the block.
Dude, the first set was something different, and I had to have just been like, oh, it's a maple. They are fast. I need to slow down.
But I'm such a fan. Love that back air. Nice little mix up instead of going for the forward air. And then great idea. Huge punish, but you have so much to work with. It is totally fine. But I love the idea, once again, like trying to catch that jump out of the corner that we've seen Always pull off. Or jump from the ledge like that, for example.
Ooh. Slips right past him onto center stage here. Oh, the forward tilt into the active bubbles, man.
And it was like a jab reset too. It was like that made them tech essentially. It's so interesting. All right, should be able to make it back to the ledge here. Gonna be a little tough though. Okay, the platform helping out tremendously. And look at that defense. That was so crazy. The forward air with the littlest momentum to stuff the approach. And then you know that they're waiting to get in right after that. So you punish that with an even larger hitbox. The forward strong with the puddle to help out. Alkali going up 2-0. We're going to game 3.
Man, it was that was rough. Like, dude, just like when you have the puddle underneath you and you throw out any of your strongs, like especially like forward and up, it just looks like a piston just coming out and just like absolutely pulverizing the opponent there.
It's rough. It's mechanical. It's visceral. It's not a great feeling, but I'm sure the Alkali fans were thrilled that it landed as it did. But always coming out fighting, not really getting phased by that last game. Ooh, next swing. Okay. Playing it slow, trying to wait out that forward air, but the forward air, oh my goodness, great forward strong. Forward air is like built-in sort of mix-up, right? You can change the amount that it drifts as you do it, so it's really hard to get around it. But it looks like this time, he's always got it scouted out.
I like the stalling there a little bit too, just waiting to give a little bit of extra time so you can get through the no fun zone. Dude, that's gonna be a stock too. Did they hold out? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're dead either way, and you just kind of do it. And it's like, all right, cool, let's just reset. But like, I feel like, part of me just feels like you could have maybe DI'd differently, but
perhaps. But yeah, I think it's kind of one of those things where it's like, does it matter? Probably not. All right, good little stray hit off of the stage there is gonna take that stock, knocking Clairen just too far to recover. Big opener right there. Nice range on that back air, really spacing out pretty much perfectly right there, but good response here from Always, racking up the damage. There's Scrap in center stage with that puddle. Such a good way to get it started. Good throw here. Gets that free pummel.
okay. The empowered up forward throw as well. Oh, dude, if that down air connected, that could have disrupted so much. I think that could have just taken the recovery away.
Definitely. I think we've seen so many shades of it almost working. That one was probably the closest it's been. Definitely would have been a great pickup. Some good pressure here, though, from Always, really keeping Alkali in the corner until, of course, that signature forward air comes through. Oh, jabbed the wrong way. Oh, into the neutral special with the tipper. Beautiful execution.
Neutral special is something different, man. Like, we're never gonna...
Up strong, dude.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna see someone like full-on charge it to take a stock in this game unless they've got like some crazy opening. But the capabilities.
What? What was that, dude?
Down air.
It was out of nowhere. No sparks or anything. Just a really, nonchalant down air.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Always. Well, we got a ball game now, so that's pretty cool.
Dude, special get up, new special get up hitbox drop. I didn't even know about that. All right, well, we're back at it. Little fire capital action.
Yep. We'll see how this works out here. If I'm Alkali, I kind of want some revenge. That map, I think, was definitely just a really solid pick for Always in general. I mean, a little bit of tease at the end there, but you know what? If it gets you a W, it gets you a W. I don't want to hear excuses for it. Oh, ooh. Big damage. And Alkali definitely has some reason to feel a bit of a certain way, I guess.
Definitely. But that was also forward air to kind of keep Always in the corner, and then activate the puddle to continue that into the punish with the strong, and another forward tilt. Really clean stock, I would say, from Alkali. Nearly perfect. Only taking 24%.
Okay.
Oh, ooh, special get up. Interesting.
Ooh, I like that. Dropping a raindrop on him, turning that right into bubbles, just kind of keeping you in a stasis there, allowing them to get down to stage for free. More bubbles for you.
Good option there, but does, kind of get beat up for it, always finding a way to get the jab, and forward strong in there, trying to attack on some damage, put right into the bubbles, trying to get the counter, but actually Alkali missed the bubbles, which made the counter a little suboptimal. Gonna make it back just fine here. Looking for a combo starter, but always keeping the shield up and getting the counter. It was an interesting option, but it does work out.
I'm just gonna go to the other side of the stage for free. By the way, Hydro Pump. I like that drop from the ledge into the nair. Like, granted, you have hit Always on the stage both times, but you're just disrupting what they're trying to get. Oh, that! Oh.
Okay, up tilt. That's like the actual intended use for up tilt, but it's so very often used as like a combo starter. But we see it there. as the anti-air and leads into a really big up air as well. Forward strong not going to do it even at 145. Didn't get the sweetest spot. Still trying to find this stock. That one won't do it either. Still looking for something big, but it's going to be a combo starter for Alkali instead.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep. 1, 2. Forward tilt putting off stage. Tries to go for the ledge grab. That same option we've seen a few times in that forward strong. Man, he flew so fast off the screen.
He had hang time too. Like you saw, always charge the forward strong. Like, oh wow, that was very close to hitting. Not gonna get those aerials that you're looking for, but you do have the puddle insurance, so you can kind of make it back from anywhere. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say it should have been a shield grab, and it looks like they went for it, but ended up teching. Both going for the grab right there.
Oh. If he actually held that, like,
yeah,
he had it, because he rolled right into it too.
Okay, nice up special. The landing nair into the forward air reverse hitbox does it somehow. What a pickup!
That was
Alkali. I don't know, man. He keeps surprising me. I do love for Lox is forward tilt. I think that has incredible range.
Oh yeah.
It kind of sits like just outside of where you might want to be when that puddle is set up. So, and the parry too. Is
I was just about to say, I think like the parry is going to be such a huge factor in this game plan, right? Like especially when we see those forward airs to get to center stage. If you're ready for that, you could forward tilt or even parry, right? If you're ready for it, like if you know it's coming, you could try to throw it out there and see if you can get that pickup. So we saw one parry. That's good. That's good mentality. That means he's looking for it. It's just a matter of saying, oh man, dude, he is ready for these bubbles.
I was gonna say, like, we saw parry on the puddle itself, but I didn't even consider yet the parry on the bubbles as well. There's so many different opportunities to shine right there. Good, safe approach right there. And oh my goodness, Shiv broke the door wide open on this game plan.
You know, I wasn't expecting that, but like, I don't know. I just didn't think that you did bubbles like that, and Orcane just goes, "Oh, I'm tired."
I don't have it in me. Like, that's it, I think. No, okay. I mean, like, functionally, yes, but in practice, no. Like, Shiv will make it happen one way or another. Once the puddle's gone and you're forced to recover like that, we've seen it so many times before, right? The sort of rinse and repeat Lox back throw, what have you. You know, sure, you make it back right into another miserable situation. So.
All right, so, well, I think I have an idea on how Shiv wants to handle this game plan now. You know, I was not sure, but I think we all found out, including Alkali, very quickly.
Right. Finally, though, some room to breathe. Takes one stock and maybe kind of readjust the game plan a little bit. Definitely changing up the timing slightly. I mean, the parries are committal. If they do miss, it could be a big opportunity to punish. It just seems that Shiv has kind of guessed correctly so far over and over again, but there's still plenty of game, plenty of set to be had here. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going right into the next one after the next big hit for Shiv connects, but Alkali still holding on ever so slightly.
I'm surprised that parry didn't go off there. That was a little interesting. Maybe it like just ran out, and that's why the up tilt got through. Whoa! I think going out there when you are below Loxodont is a death wish. Like I don't know why you think that doing that's okay.
At best, ill-advised, and I think you're barely making it back. Okay, nice tech. Goes for a big swing with the down strong. It's going to be the forward strong, though. Open up the stage for Alkali. Some good movement. Nice little nair, too, to beat out the side special. But stuck on the platform. Easy tech chase. Shiv taking it. Game one. Coming out of the gates. Roaring. Wow.
Okay, yeah.
You don't deserve power.
I don't know, man. I thought Alkali was playing really hot all day today, and then all of a sudden, this big elephant just says, you know what? I've had it with you sea mammals. Land mammals rule.
It felt personal. Like, I don't blame
personal, yeah.
Those two parries on first the puddle, and then secondly the, bubbles shortly after. Hold on, though. Little adaptation. Counter parry as well. Like, it definitely felt like premeditated. I think Shiv kind of went into the game with that in mind. Maybe didn't expect to implement the game plan so suddenly, but we're seeing a good adjustment here from Alkali too. It may not be over just yet.
Yeah, maybe it's just having the larger stage here to kind of give him some room. is definitely helping out here. Yeah, okay. You know, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. You know, I want to believe one thing, and then these two are just making me like question my beliefs. I've never gone through 3 different religions in a matter of seconds before, but here we are.
Yeah, exactly. Turns out I will believe anything. Okay, another parry for Shiv though on the bubbles. Still about a whole stock down though, and they are scrapping right now. Alkali trying to keep that pressure up, get up attack, good way to kind of get him off. Shiv for the moment gets that grab, shields the forward air, and does get the parry, but not the, you know, really big punish one that you're looking for.
Yeah, it's definitely worth noting that I think Alkali took note that, hey, I should stop doing bubbles and letting him parry that. Like, I should just, you know, make sure I'm in a good enough spot to be able to, you know, make sure bubbles confirms into something instead of just getting punished for it. So
Right. Yeah, at least that it feels more like a fair trade, but it's gonna be a forward air to keep this edge guard going, and down special should be able to seal the deal, or at least force the puddle recovery. But
no, the timing!
Felt like a sealed deal. It should have been 2 stocks to 2, but instead it's Alkali going up in a wild fashion, 3 stocks to 1. Shiv trying to take this one, and Meatball won't do it. Going back to the puddle, and that swing also still too late. Like I said, Shiv is not playing a character who, you know, really has a lot of speed to work with, and we're kind of feeling it in some of these situations.
Yeah, these larger stages are definitely a bit rough there. I still can't believe the timing and spacing were just that off tied to that up special. That's crazy.
Right. I love those nairs too. It's so slick. All right, looking for something, but not getting the parry. Does get a big up strong swing though. 2 stocks to 1, and Shiv not looking too great in this game, but definitely still picking up some new ideas. Definitely going to bring some notes into the next game, to say the least.
Yeah. And I think a big part of it, of getting that first game, is definitely huge too, right? Because now we're in a situation where even though Alkali won, right, they go to a couple bans, and then Shiv gets a counter pick, right? So he has that advantage to be able to, you know, pick a stage that's smaller or more beneficial for his character and his playstyle. And if he wins that game 3, he maintains that advantage going into a potential game 5. So I think that's like a huge factor in how the rest of the set's going to play out. See, right here, a little bit of a smaller stage, not as much running room for Alkali. So Alkali's got to work extra hard to try and get that advantage into their favor.
Ooh, okay, that's a good way to get started though. Getting those iframes from the parry, and then immediately starting that up tilt combo. Good response here from Shiv, using the platform to assist with a little regrab. And does get, oh, okay. I really like that. Had scouted out that forward air, and then gets a grab in there as well, but the bubbles are already racking on that damage. Gonna have to make something happen here. We're just stuck in the corner.
Oh, wow, I'm actually surprised he was able to get that down air. This all started from the last possible hit of down air landing on stage. Oh, no! Oh, my God! Alkali charged and just keeps going here. Oh, my goodness!
That is unbelievable. The confidence to go off stage all the way down, still make it back with the puddle. And what an edge guard, too. Gonna get that tech and turn it into an Alkali combo instead. This is something else, man. Orcane is such a fun character to watch, and Alkali making it look so easy right now.
Dude, there's just no part of this stage that Orcane can't go to, man. That's just...
Right.
Oh. Oh, my God. All right, well, forward throw right now. Shiv trying to find a way to battle back here, try to even things up, at least in terms of stocks. It's taken 74% so far here. Oop, that's huge, but what a tech. Alkali's playing sick. They're so sick right now. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Okay, we get a big swing, though, up strong. Evens it up 2 stocks apiece. Puddle, though, really a great way to get it started. We've said it so many times before, and you can see exactly why now. Even that dodge out, still getting hit with the bubbles from the puddle. Stuck at the ledge now. Misses the parry on the forward air. Had the right idea. Ever so slightly mistimed it. Gonna have to get around all these bubbles as well. Good movement from the ledge, and forward air does it all, man.
It does. It's not the same type of does it all that Ranno has, but it sure does a lot.
Okay, good parry there.
Oh, I like the parry animation for Orcane because he just kind of turns into a blob with a head.
Yeah. It's great, you know. It's a very like return to blob type.
Yeah.
You know,
the primordial soup.
Reject modernity. Okay. Man, these bubble walls are so rough for Lox to get around. Gets a parry though. That's a huge opportunity, but the timing on that the platform helping out kind of a little bit, messes up the timing slightly on the tech chase. And this is about a clean stock lead here as this vertical pressure continues. Alkali just keeps throwing out these bubbles. Finally, though, Shiv gets a grab. Let's see what we can do here. No, overshoots with the side special.
Okay. Well, there we go. More bubbles, trying to put some pressure on that shield, but Shiv battling through here.
Okay, looking for that forward air with the parry, but just mistimed it. And look at these follow-ups. Every tiny mistake from Shiv is stringing into so much damage from Alkali. The up strong sliding in. I don't know if we're going to get that counter pick. Alkali going up 2-1 now as we go into game 4.
Well, they'll get the counter pick here in game 4. It's just game 5 is now a different story, right? So you gotta outplay them on a stage of your choosing here, and then you gotta like hope that they don't pick some huge like. Honestly, I'm probably getting rid of Fire Capital. Maybe Merchant Port. Like just like if you do get to a game 5, like obviously we gotta get there first. But I don't know. I don't know what's in Shiv's head here. I can only take some guesses, but I mean we'll see how it plays out right here. Right now, I mean it is definitely not over. But Alkali definitely has so much momentum in their back pocket.
Yeah, I was gonna say one thing in Shiv's head is Alkali. We're seeing right now. Look at this pressure. The spacing too has been phenomenal. Continuing the edge guard here is gonna definitely make it back just fine, but still 66 and counting. Down air is a really good way to kind of get some breathing room, but look at that. Just still not too much damage. It feels like Alkali has been putting so many strings together with so many stray hits, but the parries are coming back, and that was all of the difference in game 1. Ooh, okay.
Oh, yep. Solid little up air. More bubbles to... Whoa! And I think if he charged that just a little bit longer, that was certainly a broken shield. Look at this, man. The pressure.
Okay, does have the down special, but will get Ledge Hog having to go that low. Great pickup from Alkali. Shiv just unfortunately kind of looking a little lost in some of these interactions and just kind of on the back foot in terms of damage.
Dude, it's like, it's kind of like, what was it, with Snake, right, in Smash, you gotta pay attention to where the C4 is, except that instead of blowing up, it's just bubbles that just keep you perpetually, like, stunned. Like, you gotta know where the puddle is at all times.
And it's also like, it's not enough for you to be like, oh no, I'm taking a bunch of damage. It's just annoying enough to get stuck in hit stun. They usually follow it up with something.
Yeah, where you're gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah. Like right there, we got bubbles in the back here.
It's not the bubbles, it's what the bubbles lead to. Like this.
Oh my goodness, he had it all scouted out. Gets the down special read with the forward strong. Unbelievable. Now again, a clean stock lead. Does beat out that forward air with the forward tilt, but not enough.
There we go. Up throw, gonna get things started here a little bit. Nothing super crazy, but it sure is leading to something. Oh my god, dude, when does it stop? Barely gets a tech to be able to survive and find a way out of the combo, at least for a little bit, but good stuff. Down there into the back and reverse hit of back here as well. Oh my god, to the top you go. 70% final stocks here in game 4. Shiv has got to make a big play.
That was huge, really just kind of forcing the option at that point. Alkali running out of different routes to go for, and then Shiv just holding down pretty much every other route with that charged up strong. Really good opportunity. We have a very magma charged Loxodont staring down Alkali. 126 after that strong. Gonna be really tough. Have to play near perfectly, but it's kind of been the story of the day, right? Shiv not losing a game until winners finals, but it looks like losing in losers finals. Alkali takes it 3-1 with another phenomenal strong attack.
Damn. Like little cheese wedges. Oh man.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
Dan, reach out. Reach out.
Yeah,
AG and I actually have some pretty good ideas.
I'm gonna say they don't know about the Ludwig Kragg skin, but
dude, it was so perfect, man. Why it didn't? Dude, I'm so mad that tweet didn't do anything. I'm so mad.
We'll speed it on Blue Sky later. But anyway, grand finals. Frosty coming in winner side, Alkali coming in hot off the loser side, as we mentioned. And it is definitely kind of indicative so far in the first 20 seconds or so. Alkali coming out swinging. Forward airs, of course, and the puddles and bubbles. No surprise there, but Frosty trying to find some footing here.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little bit of feeling each other out here, right? Just because of, like, what both characters are capable, how both players have been playing so far. Frosty undefeated in terms of sets here, and Alkali just continues just to, you know, boil a little bit more as time goes on. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's really up to Frosty, I think, for a lot of reasons. But the thing that made all the difference in their winner's side set was Frosty had few openings but made the most out of them. And Alkali would just kind of chip away with a lot of bubbles, more so than like some of the other matches we've seen Alkali in. So it's going to be up to Frosty to keep those explosive openings happening. And so far, it's kind of, you know, for the most part, similar to their winner's side set.
Yeah. Okay.
Big back.
Yeah, a little bit of a trade, which, you know, granted, when you're behind, you don't want to be able, you don't want to be trading too much. But with Kragg, any trade is usually kind of worth it for him.
Right.
Oh, dude, that's a tough spot to put yourself into, though. That's a lot of bubbles.
Okay, does find some openings. Does get the down throw into the forward air, but you know, still pretty early, all things considered. Dash will get up. Really interesting option right there, but leading into some big damage. Goes for a big swing at the forward strong, but Frosty does get the reversal. Oh, gets the parry out, but a little bit early, unfortunately. That should do it. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, great punish. I mean, that's going to have to just be part of the game plan, is just waiting to see those forward airs when he comes flying across the stage, but just knowing what punish you're capable or have the ability to do. Like, are you able to parry it? Are you able to just wait right through and be able to get that back air? A lot of it's just going to come down to, like, split-second reaction, so we'll see how it works out.
Nice use of the platform there to get off the ledge. It looks pretty rough for Frosty, but kind of bringing it back here. Got some down throw action. Okay, big combo starter too. All of a sudden, it looks like a much more even game than it did just 10 seconds ago. Love those early combos too from Frosty. Really staying composed despite the deficit. Going for something big here too, possibly. But no, it's going to be that forward air. Coming in for Alkali. Oh, the chomp too.
Dude, he did such a good job of just putting all that pressure and then holding on to ledge, right? But as soon as you're at ledge, you're in the bubble bath, straight up.
Right.
And, like, you're just going to have to wait till he takes that stock, and that's exactly what Alkali did. But we got Frosty answering back really quickly, and we're going to see if he's going to be able to find a way to, you know, end it here. But it's, like, it's pretty much dead even right now.
Right. Especially, like, despite, you know, a huge deficit, I'd say Frosty kind of brought it back to even, because when they were 2 stocks apiece, it was a pretty big amount of percent that he had to worry about, and now all of a sudden he's got the lead and is racking it up. That down special was so smart.
That was super huge. It's definitely something to take note of, and for both players, actually. Alkali's got to be a little more wary of it. I mean, granted, it does take a little while to come out, but Frosty, I think, can have a pretty good idea of when to be tossing it out there.
That back air hit, I'm worried about how close it would have been to taking the stock.
Oh, that could have been it. Just barely off the mark there. Another forward air. I'm so sick of this move.
I know. I think Alkali may need to find whoever made that move specifically and give him a little bit of that matcherino. But it's been paying out dividends up strong also.
Yep.
Probably getting a little cut of the pie. Another phenomenal slide in to follow up on those bubbles. And Alkali taking game 1 here in grand finals.
Yeah, really well done. That was a lot, man. The bubbles on the ledge, I think, was just such a huge factor in really just kind of, again, disrupting anything Frosty wanted to do. As soon as he's on the ledge, it's just bubbles after bubbles after bubbles, and you're gonna have to just kind of hold that, or you're gonna have to find some trick. I don't know what kind of trick, but you're gonna have to find something to like batter your way through, because Alkali's been doing an incredible job of just insurmountable pressure there.
Yeah, it's pretty tough too, because Alkali has it set up where, you know, there will already be a puddle there most likely to cover your get up. So then you're stuck at the ledge. And then Alkali will pop that first puddle and then shoot another puddle that's angled so that it will hit you on the ledge. So you're kind of forced to do something. And then wouldn't you know, Alkali has something set up to respond to that. Usually start a crazy combo with down tilt or up tilt and then take a bunch of damage. So it's really hard to get out of that situation because it's nearly a checkmate. It's up to Alkali to kind of mess up, unfortunately. Speaking of messed up, Alkali's getting messed up right now. Crazy damage from Frosty, 113 and counting with the chomp. Opens up center stage for Alkali, and the bubbles, of course, racking up more damage.
Yeah, definitely a great opening here, and you kind of need to capitalize that as much as possible, but that's a lot of pressure there, man, and finally gets away out of there. But, man, only 3% is separating them now. And Oh, just went the wrong way, but the forward tilt will be able to knock him off stage. Oh, up tilt, yeah, gotta keep it going here until you dropped it again, man. Where you going?
Okay, nice little forward air will surprisingly take that stock. Frosty going up for just a moment, it seems. Probably not long for this lead. Okay, a little crouch cancel, but it doesn't really work there against the up tilt. That up strong will do it, though. I always almost call that one up smash, because that one does feel like a smash.
Yeah, it definitely hurts.
You know, that one hurts. Okay, nice. Bubbles were a little misplaced there. Finally gets the parry. No big punish, but the iframes do help work out the situation a little bit in Frosty's favor. Big. Oh, that was huge. The puddle,
no puddle
went away immediately.
There was just no puddle right before going off stage.
Right. Okay, some platform pressure too on the last stock here. Pretty tough.
Ooh, yeah, definitely a really strong spot. Yeah, that's one of those moments where you got to know that forward air is coming. Because if they go to the puddle, you just turn around, right? Otherwise, it's like get ready to hold that parry. As soon as you see them touch that wall, parry time.
Yup. Okay, all right. I love that. Putting the shield up just in time for the up tilt.
Nope.
There's that forward air from the ledge. Not ready for it this time. Okay, waits on the pillar, though. That forward air actually was very smart. Had Frosty gone for an immediate recovery, but good stuff from Frosty to wait. Alkali gets parried. The forward strong. What a response.
The moonwalk into the parry gets it forward strong, closing out game 2, answering back with some force, man. Love to see it from Frosty.
Honestly, you know, it's the one parry that hits that really makes a difference. You know, we saw a couple of missed ones. The one thing I think that's important too to know is parries on things like bubble, for example, they're still committal, right? But less so, I would say, in a certain way. Because if you do miss that timing, you just get hit by bubbles, which you probably were going to do anyway, or get stuck in shield, right? But if you go for, you know, some of these other parries, they're a little more committal, like we saw right there, I guess is a good way to put it. But the bubble ones are relatively safe because, like, if you a huge punish, if you do get the parry and then only hit with the bubbles. If you don't, even right there, not a bad idea. No big punish though.
Okay, up tilt there. Some strong damage so far. There it is. Oh, didn't get the follow up, but that's fine. You got a forward air out of it.
All right, and there's some more pressure. Gonna jump out of that one too. Looks like Alkali was looking for the forward strong. Gets another parry to the forward strong of his own.
Oh, he's just like me.
I'm liking the confidence now that we're seeing. Oh, that down strong would have been sick.
Nothing scarier than a Kragg that has the confidence to throw out forward strong. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They're looking for one thing, and that's pain.
It's not about winning so much as it is about, you know, letting the other person know. Oh, that was huge. Big forward air. Okay, back air. Oh, barely misses that up air. And should have a punish here, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Puddle.
And there we go. Or is that nair situation to kind of like send it up at that angle? But there we go. Another stock gone, man. Frosty. Looking Frosty here. Staying cool and collected. Looking for a way to potentially take a 3-stock here. I don't think that's going to be happening. Great DI. It could possibly, I believe, all of a sudden.
Yeah, I don't know. Now it's a little closer. Okay, gets the pummel. Very important.
Ooh,
nice response to the puddle.
Oh, he's moving on him. Oh.
Honestly, okay, hold on. The side special keeps the pressure up by sort of, you know, jockeying for center stage right there, facing left. Does get hit with a big swing in the form of the forward strong, and the puddles are back out. I think Alkali's moving a little bit more now, maybe a little more confident. Less worried about getting parried, which is also important. Back air, forward tilt, and some more puddle pressure. Really keeping up the gas right now.
Okay. Oh yeah, right now we gotta hand to Alkali zooming all over the place. Finally gets their opening to be aggressive here. Oh, but for how much longer? Goes for the down special, not gonna find it. The forward air. You've got so much time to do whatever you want. Oh wow, okay, goes a little bit higher. Now the bubble spam.
Ooh, okay.
Parry, this is big.
Back-to-back forward air, not doing it. Little shrapnel from the rock to kind of keep the pressure up off stage. Forward air, not finding the mark. And the puddle missed. The shrapnel doesn't do it. Rock throw, not going to seal the deal either. This is a big opportunity, though. Gets around the up tilt for a down throw fair. That takes the stock down to the last one here. Frosty with a lead now 2-1.
You know, I didn't... Oh,
1-1.
Yeah. Great save, great save. All right, but last stock scenario here in game 3, what started off as an incredible strong lead for Frosty is all of a sudden 1 stock apiece for both of these players. Alkali has just been an absolute terror on the defensive end and just trying to find a way to make the comeback here. And it's been all Alkali. Of course, I'm saying something and speaking Frosty into existence with my commentator cursing abilities.
The parry is gonna do it for sure. The forward strong takes that game 3, and that was Frosty saying, "I understand it."
That's
game 2 is whatever. I
both
get
of those
it.
games. Both of those Frosty W's have ended with a parry into F strong, right? On that same
Yeah,
move.
exactly.
Well,
it's the best punish you could ask for, right? Like,
dude, I love hitting that move in general. God, it's so great. Well, we're gonna be getting into potentially the final game here, right? Unless Alkali's got something in the back pocket. I don't know what stage we're going to be going to because I felt like, you know, they definitely felt comfortable there. We're going to be going to Air Armada. I believe we went to Air Armada the first time these two played. I don't remember how it went, but I mean, we'll see how it happens here.
yeah. We'll definitely find out. I think Alkali kept it close, all things considered. You know, that last stock started 1-1, and it was just Frosty running away with the advantage, which I think we're seeing a little bit right now.
Dude, there was no puddle. That was just like a death sentence at that point because you have so much less wall to work with here too. Like you can't go way low like we've seen Alkali do a couple times and then utilize all those other resources. No, we had a puddle, thank God.
Yes, thank God. That's like one thing too, is we've talked about how good the puddle has been for Alkali too, but like that was the first time we really saw it kind of not work out, right? If you use the puddle too often to make the bubbles, you don't have it to recover, and then you're way more susceptible to offstage play like this. So tough right now. Okay, down strong is huge. 125, not going to do it.
Oh
and
my
honestly,
God.
I'm also loving the confidence that we're seeing from Frosty to go for like the aerial down specials. It's like such a message. Okay.
Dude, he's moving too. There's so much confidence in his like wave dashes and landings, and there's like you can tell he's feeling himself, man. Another forwarder that is gonna be enough to take the stock. There's no way we see a 3 stock to close this all out, right? Look, he's tossing his rock. He's happy. He's got his toys.
Is that a metaphor? Okay, gets 2 grabs, dash attack up tilt, huge damage to start it out. Nair was a really interesting extender. Okay, it's burnt, but I respect the vision. He's going for it all.
Oh my God, dude. He had the read on the platform even though he didn't get it and then went for it all, dropping the stock. Now, see, this is part of a problem. You could give Alkali all the momentum they need to turn this around. You've already taken 56, right?
Okay, jab grab is crazy.
Yeah, dude, he's on it right now.
Yeah. Back air, huge opener. Has the pillar to make it back. Actually, should be it here. I love that little extension. Yeah, good pickup from Alkali, and, you know, I'm not counting anybody out. Frosty looks, you know, poised to take it, but that could have been what Alkali was looking for, like you said. Nice.
Ooh, this is so terrible. Oh, dude, I thought he was like slightly above the ledge as well. I do like the parry attempt. Forge is not going to get it, but that's huge. That's going to be enough, and Frosty's going to be your first Rivals TNS champ. Oh my God, what a crazy... That game 4, what was... Come on, man.
I don't know what was going on.